Hello. I suppose you must be wondering why you're here. A good question indeed. I'll let you ponder it for a little bit longer while we check and make sure some of the, behind-the-scenes technical stuff is working as intended to provide you the best experience possible this evening. Okay. Yes, I can hear my voice. It's very critical that you hear my voice. What about the machinery? What about the contraptions? I hear slurping sounds. Good. You'll hear much more than that this evening. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we are all right, guys. Which means I can finally explain why you're here. By the way, before I do this, I see Skull Slayer in chat, and I see Derp and Dumb in chat as well. Welcome to tonight's festival of madness, of chaos, and of wobbling. Derp and Dumb's asking if my body is filled with springs and stuffing, or is there a real Laggie Couch anatomy? I will call that unexplored lore territory. I've never cut myself open, or have I cut open any other couch persons, so all I know is I just kind of work. And beyond that, it's just speculation. Now then, tonight is a totally normal and safe and friendly night of Tabs community content. What that means is people will provide me their Tabs stuff, whether they be campaigns, units, factions, scenarios, whatever. We'll make it happen. We will, and by make it happen, I mean we'll check it out over a 20-minute period during the initial sort of we're checking things out period. Yeah, we're playing custom Tabs content. It's Friday. That's weird. Usually we do this on Saturday. We're not doing it on Saturday. It's not Saturday right now. It's Friday. So, yeah, I've got family coming into town tomorrow. That's about it, really. We're just going to play for a while. Maybe a shorter stream? I don't know. Not sure. Got some tea here. Does anyone have any questions? Oh, and at the end, we'll do a lightning round and a free random giveaway of the last slot. Lightning round slots are 5 minutes as opposed to the 20-minute standard slots that we see for the rest of the stream. So that's what we do to clear the queue out. I think I've done a horrible job explaining this. I think I've done a really poor job and a very confusing job of talking about what's going to happen here. Skullslayer has a question. Lay it on me. What is your question? Tabs? My answer to that question is Tabs. Delicious caffeine. Alright guys, are you ready to begin? Are you ready to get started? And what looks to be like unless someone is lurking expertly in the background, what will start out as a 2-person queue. I'm ready to start, so I'm going to go ahead and open the queue really soon. So prepare yourselves. This is your time to get ready. Ah, there's mind blocks. You guys jumped the gun. Why are y'all so jumpy? You saw mind blocks say hi. Nice. Way to go, guys. Way to go. All right. Are you really ready this time? I see Ghosted as well. Hi, Ghosted. Hi, mind blocks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're about to open the queue, so get ready. Mind blocks says they paused their homework for this. What do you mean you paused your homework? Isn't it just like a sheet of paper? How are you pausing it? Isn't it always kind of paused, in a sense? Since it's like not animated. Then again, I don't know what kind of homework you're doing, to be fair. So, alright, queue's opening. Here. Alright, Ghosted is first with the W. Skull Slayer's in second place, and Derpendome is in third. Gaming Legend says, hey, Couch. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to tonight's stream. Mylux doesn't want to join the queue. Fine. We didn't want you in the queue anyways. We'll be fine without you. It'll be okay. I'm not sad about this. It's fine. It's okay. Okay. Been threatened. Fair enough. Oh, hey, Breadsticks. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Gaming Legend says, remember our plan we made? Sort of, but you'll have to remind me. That you'll have to remind me. Ghosted's updating something. Fair enough. I guess we'll wait for you to update. Hopefully it's quick, though. Like, 30 seconds quick. We don't got all night. We'll probably go until... Probably do like 3 hours tonight, I think. I don't think we'll be a super long stream, so... just keep that in mind, guys. Because I want to be well rested for family tomorrow. Gaming Legend said I would play against their faction. Sure, yeah. Why not? Tell me why I wouldn't do that. Are there any good reasons? Bad reasons? I can't think of any. The fog is coming, apparently. That was like New York this week, right? It was all like hazy from wildfires in Canada or something. Indeed, Derpendome. Good chance to polish your content. All right. Can I download it? I will when it's your turn, Gaming Legend. So just sit tight for a little bit. All right, Ghosted. We've waited for a while now. What am I doing? What am I grabbing? What's the deal? Ghost. Okay. What is it, though? Is it a campaign? Or a faction? Or what? Ghost. It's probably a faction, right? Probably your less OP faction? Yeah. Okay. I gotcha. We're doing more of this stuff. Understood. I'm fine with this. I'm totally okay. And I imagine we want to play on your custom spirally map place. Sure, says Ghosted. Sure then! Be all, like, non-committal about this. That's fine by me. Mindblock says they're going to judge whether or not it's less OP. Here's the thing, Mindblocks. If it was really, really, really OP before, then of course it could be less OP than that, right? What am I doing? Custom content. I remembered, sort of. A little bit. Don't give me too much credit here. And yeah, what happens here is the map. All it took was playing this for like 6 weeks in a row, and I finally remembered. Okay. Let's reset, and then check it out. Ghosted. Or Ghost. Let's OP. Ghosted, let's OP. Let's see. I will start your time right now. 20 minutes per slot. And here we go. Alright, so last time we expanded on the whole, like, Frank universe, I think. Like, we had his family before, but we got his brother last time, and, like, his instructor. And then this Watcher guy who's very, like, mysterious. Like, even though we watched him closely, I couldn't figure out exactly what he was up to. Maybe he makes watches. Maybe he actually just watches you. Maybe he's one that you have to watch. Who watches the Watcher? Don't know. I guess it's everyone that's, like, watching the stream right now. Okay. We've got... I think this is new. Bobathan family... Bobathan Fank family trainer. Now, we saw this guy last time. Hang on. These guys all look the same. Because we had Frank trained by Bobathan before, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. Hey, Ghosted, is there anything new in this faction? Or are we checking out old units? What's the deal? Ghosted said oops. What's going on, Ghosted? Did you ghost me with your update there? Very spooky indeed. Very ghost-like, I might say. Can you be moved in queue? Of course you can. In fact, I prefer that rather than waiting. So yeah, we'll bump you down one slot in the queue, Ghosted. And in the meantime, you can get things updated and ready for us. No sweat. Skullslayer, you're like suddenly in the front. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. Skullslayer accepts their front positioning with a hee 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 ha ha ha. Hee hee ha ha ha. Hee hee ha ha ha. I like it. Like the attitude. So we're probably doing your faction, right? Once things update. Feel like we've Yeah, it's been like 13 minutes and not much has happened this stream. This is prime, high-quality entertainment that you're witnessing right now. My goal is to have like a 3-hour stream where like nothing happens, where everyone's just like, oh, my stuff's not ready yet, bump me down. And we like the workshop's broken the whole time, and like nothing happens. Yeah, that'd be pretty fun, I think. Do I want a light bonk? No, you can bonk me with a hammer though, not a light. The light might shatter. Yeah, I don't know, mind blocks. It's because my brain is like actually broken, I think, for the most part. Sorry. You want to head to Verdun? To Verdun. Okay, works for me. Here we go. Blitz. Craig. There it is. I even spelled it wrong. I think I'll never be able to spell Blitzkrieg correctly from now on, assuming I could in the first place, which is a huge friggin' assumption. All right. Is it time for the stream to start? Are you guys ready? Hang on. Here we go. Alright guys, hi there, welcome to the stream. This is Laggie the Couch. Tonight we're doing some Tabs community content. We're gonna go ahead and start right now. We're gonna jump right in there and not waste any time at all. So, let's go to the custom content real quick. I've been bonked. Someone's not pleased with me. I'm trying my best here. Alright, we're doing. Here we go. And let's get the faction in here. Blitzkrieg. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now we can start. Okay, so this is... Oh, and we'll start your time, too. So this is Skullslayer's turn. He's definitely the first person in the queue. Always has been. Never been anyone else in front. Don't worry about it. Oh, Derpendum wants me to cancel the stream. I mean, I'm not saying we couldn't do that. That's well within the realm of possibility. Okay, here we go. We're checking out new units. So last time we had the Cannon Trio, right? These guys down here were the new additions. Looks like we got quite a few units here, actually. We got a Beefy Gun starting out, so let's get a look at this guy. Is his gun beefy or is he beefy? Hard to say. He has a... I think that's like a... I can't tell exactly what's going on with his eyewear there. It's kind of like fused into his helmet. Interesting. Smart mind blocks. New redeemables may be coming eventually. He's got a nice, like, flintlock pistol. He looks like a blacksmith to me, kind of, honestly. And those knee pads are no joke. Would not want to play soccer with this guy, or football, because he would immediately just pop the ball, right? Okay, we're gonna have him fight... We'll do the standard sort of squire setup, I guess, because I have no originality or imagination. Here we go. By the way, this map, Verdun, is a classic map that Skullslayer threw together. We've seen many battles occur here. Okay. This pistol seems very strong. It's got a lot of kickback, but, and the reload rate's not bad either. So this is a pretty damn strong unit, it seems like to me. A flintlock. Yeah, like I said, flintlock. It's a flintlock pistol. I can't talk, alright? It's not important for a streamer to be able to talk. Pretty cool unit. I like him. I like him a lot. Up next, we have... I Want to RP, who is, in this chat, the gaming legend. On Discord, I Want to RP. And, yeah, apparently he's got a custom unit. Congratulations, gaming legend. It's a blunderbuss, says Mind Blocks. Isn't a blunderbuss more like, isn't it longer? Like, that looked like a pistol to me. Let's get another look. Because I think, actually, in this very faction, we have a blunderbuss, right? We have super shoddy. Let's see. Nope, this is for science. Hang on. Yeah, now that's a real blunderbuss right here. So it says right in the title of the unit, this is a real blunderbuss right here. It's not a knockoff. It's not an imitation. This is a blunderbuss, and look at this. That's clearly much shorter. It's beefy. It's like thick. That is a thick pistol, but a pistol it be. So Yeah. Captain's Blunderbuss is in the game code. Well, I disagree with the game. I think the game is wrong. Now then, we've been stalling long enough. Gaming Legend. Here's their units. They have a snake in their hand. They're ready to toss it, I guess. I don't know. Also some sort of magic crackling in their fist. Random butter knife in their mouth. You know, Mind Blocks might call that like a big cutlass or a sword or something. It's not. It's just a knife. And what's on? Okay, so he's got straw on his feet and his boots. Fair enough. It's based on your life, says the Gaming Legend. Okay, well then, hopefully you live. I bet you will. Cast snakes. Cast fire. Snake is marginally effective. Snakes have been reloaded. The fire is the main sort of like weapon here, but snakes are like nothing to sneeze at either. Like, I would not recommend sneezing at snakes myself. You have 2 reptiles, so you throw snakes. Nice. I had a pet snake when I was younger, and pet lizards, and a pet turtle. So I was a big-time reptile kid when I was much younger. Mind Blocks says that flintlocks have a tight barrel. You have a tight barrel, Mind Blocks. Okay. Yeah, sick unit, though. I like the green scarf as well. You play D&D, so you have a fireball attack. Gotcha. Yeah, this is, like, lore accurate. Okay. Who do we have next? We've got Hammond the Cannon Man. Hammond the Cannon Man. What does that mean, says Mind Blocks? I don't know. What does it mean? If you take offense, then maybe it's because of how you interpreted it. Maybe I'm trying to say you have like a tight fashion sense, eh? You think about that? Okay, Hammond is down here. Hammond is a cannon man. He lives below a cannon man. And if you touch his cannon man, you're gonna be, you're gonna meet Hammond in heaven, man. Yes. Okay. He's got a cleaver as well, which is interesting. And a pistol, so even though he's a cannon man, he doesn't necessarily only rely on the cannon for his self-defense. He also has some lighter weapons and also sandals that he can use in a pinch. Alright. Cannonball doesn't do much damage. I think it's shooting pillows that are shaped like cannonballs or something. Interesting. Okay, that one hurt. Maybe it was just not direct hits or something. Or maybe the first few were pillows, and that was like just give the enemy a false sense of security. We're like, oh, this guy's just shooting pillows out of his cannon. I have nothing to be afraid of. And then comes the actual cannonball shattering your skull. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, we didn't really get to see him up close using his knife or his, like, pistola. It was pretty much all cannon action from the cannon man himself. Makes sense for me. Or to me, rather. Okay. Next we have a hunter. I think this might be a hunter from Left 4 Dead. Yeah, he's got, like, the classic hoodie and the claws. I can hear, in my mind, the hunter cry as he leaps around like a moron, being easily dispatched of by the survivors. Do you know I have 712.4 gigabytes of disk space available? That's pretty cool, right? All right, here we go. Hunter, do hunter things. Oh, he does leap around. Cool. Very cool. Okay, he does slurp. I was gonna say, it might make sense if he, like, slurped the enemies. Even though hunters don't actually, like, slurp blood or anything, they kind of, like, rip all your guts out with their claws as you scream in the rain and your friends watch in horror. But yeah, from a Tab's perspective, I was gonna actually... I thought about suggesting that he do a slurping thing, because it kind of makes sense, because when a Tab's unit slurps, they kind of, like, jump on the enemy, and they kind of, like, pin them down, and they just suck, and they just keep on sucking until the enemy's spent. That's not unlike a hunter's sort of ability. Now, this is also very similar to how a hunter is, because he got murdered, like, really easily when his friends saw what happened. So, yes. Skullslayer says, "Get it off me!" Yeah, that's what you would say if there's a hunter on you. Actually, I don't know if that's what I would say if there's a hunter on me. I'd probably say something like, "Ah!" We have Bill. Alright. Bill looks like Bill. He's a very Bill-looking unit to me. Got a big assault rifle of some sort. Otherwise, he's the Bill you know and love. When he goes to restaurants, he picks up the Bill, but no one picks up Bill. Yeah, I saw that, Gaming Legend. I didn't respond to it, but I did see your comment. Apologies if I don't respond to a particular comment of yours. I'm doing my best here, but sometimes I don't know how big streamers do it, man. There's some people that are, like, really good at like, looking at chat and keeping up with what's going on with, like, much faster chats than mine is, and props to them, hats off, because I can't do it. I get too into the game. Well, you know, they kind of made this more awkward than it had to be. Like, Bill kind of fell down a ledge. They started to go around. They're going back now! Oh my god. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Where are they going? I don't know. I'm not sure, Skull Slayer. If I knew, I would tell you. I can't tell you because I don't know. Okay. There we go. Easy. Easy does it. Had to assume direct control there to prevent that match from going on for like 5 hours as they go back and forth. Okay, we got Francis. Ah, right. So these are all like the classic Left 4 Dead 1 pro tags, it looks like. Mindblocks is proud to be a solo creator. Fair enough. I kind of prefer to be solo myself, but I respect the collaborations and I like it. I like seeing you guys working together and stuff if you want to. Don't feel obligated, but I do like it. Yes, Francis indeed. He's a classy gentleman to be sure. Looks like he's got some sort of shotgun and the katana on his back. So he's well prepared for a close-up zombie combat. I did like playing shotgun when I played Left 4 Dead. Nice kicks. Way to, like, try to kick these guys instead of using the actual katana strapped to your back to slice them apart. Don't know if I agree with that strategy, frankly. But Francis is going to do what Francis does. Who the hell won? Francis, you lost! Bruh! Damn. I guess he really is useless without a team. Francis hates everything. Right, that was his character trait. I haven't played Left 4 Dead in a good long time. It has been a few minutes, dare I say. Those bits of, like, junk flying across the screen, I don't know if you can see it on Twitch because of encoding and stuff, but there's, like, little bits that are, like, flying from the top of the screen to the bottom of the screen, and I could have sworn they were, like, flies or bugs or something. It kind of freaked me out when I saw them out of the corner of my eye. We've had some flies recently in the apartment, which I kind of hated. They've kind of, like, gone away. I think I killed them all with my bare hands because I'm a freaking badass ninja or something. We got Zoe here. Zoe. She was great. I like Zoe. She's got a pistola, and that's about it, I guess? Skullslayer says they put wind on their maps. Thank you for putting wind on your map, and not, like, bugs. Skullslayer, I appreciate that. I can totally see them adding that as, like, an effect. Like, little bugs that, like, crawl across your screen for, like, spooky maps and stuff. Spooky custom maps. But they won't do it, because Tavs is dead. Just like Zoe is. Slice down, chop down. She was equipped to battle zombies, not knights. Fair enough. Didn't even get a single kill. Pretty sad. But, again, kind of like Francis. That's why she needs her whole squad. And then finally we have Lewis, the office worker with the Uzi. Yes, indeed. He's got a meeting to attend to between him, you, and his bullets. Pills here indeed. Bill's apparently better than everybody else. Always has been, Gaming Legend. Always has been. Whoa, nice grunt, Lewis. Okay, that's 2 down. The reload time is not too bad on the Uzi, so I think he will get another... Yep. Whoa! Poor dude got launched away. Oh, you're still alive! Whoa! How? The bolt uphill kick... Whoa! Nice! That was weird. It was like an uphill kick from unsure footing, tumbling down, and then got the trick shot, like, directly up into his nether region on the way down. Heck yeah. Gaming Legend didn't like my comment. Which comment? Did I say something offensive? That would be weird. Apologies. I don't aim to offend, only to entertain. Alright. Up next we have the Bomber Trap. Bomber Trap? Okay, I think we've shifted into a new game franchise. Yeah, I don't see what you're talking about, Gaming Legend. Sorry. Okay, he's got a very, like, weak neck, it seems like. So maybe that's part of the trap. Maybe he, like, traded his neck energy for trap-making energy? I don't know. Gold pistol. Some sort of weird combo skirt shirt thing? I don't understand this guy's fashion, honestly. But that's okay. Maybe he's a good warrior. Maybe he'll make up for his confusing clothes with amazing, overwhelming combat ability. We'll see. Oh, he throws TNT. Ah, okay. And then he dies. Yep, I saw that, Gaming Legend. That you will choose not to bonk me. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Skullslayer says that when the trap enemy dies, he has both Reaper, Black Hole, and Death Bomb. Right. So, when he dies, everyone else does. When he dies, you do too. I like it. Understood. So that's a unit that'll be tough to appreciate in kind of this 1-on-3 showcase. Right, we have Sir Zappy next. Sir Zappy, so is he like a knight or something? Whoa. I like the shades. We got triple shades working. He's got very, very distinctive, like, white clothes, it looks like. Chains kind of like, I guess, floating via static electricity behind him. Okay, Zappy, okay. Well, let's see if Sir Zappy can make us happy. Whoa. Okay. I can see where he got the name from. he indeed goes Zappy. Sheesh. Okay. One more time. Yeah, I don't even have enough time to engage slow-mo to see what's happening there. They just all die. We need more. Give me more squires, please. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, at least, like, a few survived. That reload rate, too, though. Damn. Look at that. It can even, like, phase through a fence. There's no hiding from Sir Zappy. He's gonna zap you wherever you might be. Whatever safety you think you might have, you don't. You will be zapped. It's inevitable. Alright, cool. Well, that's a terrifying new enemy you've made. Skullslayer. Try Captain. Try Captain what? Captain Crunch? Like a boat captain? I bet he'll just die. I don't understand. Gaming Legend. We have Scorpion here. From the hit game series Mortal Kombat, I'm pretty sure. Which is a game series I never really played. I was never much into fighting games myself. So, yeah. But he looks like the Scorpion that you guys all know and love, I think. No, a Pirate Captain versus Zappy Boy. Okay, tell you what, Gaming Legend, if we have time at the end, I might set that scenario up. As long as Skullslayer is good with it, since it is his turn after all. Alright. 3 more squires versus Scorpion. He can breathe fire. Ooh, he spins. And shurikens. Wow. Okay. That was a pretty wild unit. There's a lot of action there. Would electro weapons be good against zombies? Asks Skullslayer. I don't see why not. I can't think of any reasons why they wouldn't be good. Yeah, they should be pretty good. And we have Sub-Zero, the blue Scorpion. I know it's not quite that simple, but, you know. Actually, so this was like after a stream, I don't know, like a month ago. I went and like sat down on my couch and did my usual post-stream type stuff. And, like got my tea and like a snack and started chilling. And there wasn't anything on YouTube, so like it was kind of a rare occasion. I actually turned my TV on. And the Mortal Kombat movie was on TV, like the live action one. And that was good entertainment for me. That was good turn your brain off and just watch stupid stuff happen type entertainment. Hey Necro, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How's the queue this long already? Don't know. Ask everyone else in here. Alright, that's all the new units. We have a few minutes left, so I think I will go ahead and set up the Sir Zappy versus a Pirate Captain scenario that was requested by Gaming Legend. But I imagine it'll go pretty easy. Yeah, I think, yeah, my money's on red. Yeah, look at that. Insta-death. Not even a prayer. Even his parrots were fried. Look at that. So Sir Zappy will have a nice little, like, chicken wing sort of meal ready to go. Maybe a little overcooked. Try an ice giant. Okay, sure. You're gonna work on your newest campaign. Sounds good, Necro. Good luck with that. Ice giant, go. Once again, my money's on the Zappy one. Look at that. It's just a unaliving gun. As most guns are, but this one's, like, super effective. Alright. Next, I want to set up a Left 4 Dead sort of scenario before we call it a turn. So let's get Bill. In fact, I want to move him back a little bit. No, we'll have him up here. This is like the best place to fight, I think, in this entire map. So let's get Bill, Francis, Zoe, and Lewis. And let's have them face off against a bunch of skeleton warriors. Yeah. And then also some archers, too. Now, we'll even throw a, yeah, hunter in there. Where's he at? Yeah. Toss a hunter in there, like, right in the very back. Okay. Here we go. So it's quite the horde. Like, they must have activated a car alarm or something. And, they are coming in. Ooh, that's one survivor down. I think that's Francis that's bit the dust. Zoe died to fall damage, it looks like. Yeah, I don't think the survivors will be escaping this time. Lewis is the last one left. I think Bill must have passed away when I wasn't looking, and yep, that's enough for him. They killed a witch, maybe, yeah. Okay, what if we get rid of all the range units, though? Let's go to just skeletons, real quick. So let's do, like, I don't know, like, 2 ranks of skellies, and then I still want to throw that hunter in there, I think. Where is he? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and go. Yeah, the zombies have a really good shot of advancing when they have to reload. Like, that's their chance. Zoe's been frightened again. And she died to fall damage again. But Bill expertly did not. You see him just, like, slide down the side. That's, what being a veteran gets you. The experience to know how to not, like, fall and break your freaking knees. Be like Bill, not like Zoe. Alright, just a handful of them left. But there's a hunter lurking somewhere around here. I didn't see him. Did he die? Oh, hang on. There's the hunter. So they did get the hunter. It looks like the hunter got Francis, though. So it achieved its goal of taking out one survivor. Alright. The skellies are confused. But I think it's just Bill left at this point. Yeah, Lewis must have died. Alright. Look at that. Everyone's dead. Except for Bill, who has full health. Yeah, I think we've confirmed that Bill is probably the best survivor. Nicely done, Bill. Very nicely done. Okay, we are out of time. Thank you so much, Skullslayer, for the new additions to your faction. I love them. I think they're great. Let's go Bill, yeah. Bill for the win. Sir Zappy is terrifying. Bomber Trap's cool in certain situations. We didn't really get to explore, like, the full might and utility of Bomber Trap, I don't think. And yeah, I like having Left 4 Dead type stuff in here. And of course, making a unit for I Want to RP or Gaming Legend is a pretty sick idea too. So, yeah. Good stuff indeed. Thank you so much. Oh, hey there, Kevin. What's going on, Kevin? Hope you're doing all right tonight. Up next, we have Ghosted. Right, Ghosted. Are you ready this time? Is your stuff ready to go? Oh, hey, Rohank. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing all right. Ghosted is ready, they claim. Let's put them to the test, shall we? To the workshop. Let's see. All you gotta do is update. I will. That's all I plan to do. So, what you guys have for dinner? Or breakfast, if it's like breakfast time where you are. What was your last meal? Not like the last meal you'll ever have. Not like in a death row sense, but the last meal that you consumed. Skullslayer says, we need to see the might of Bomber Trap. Yeah, I think I agree. Ghosted had ramen. Okay, cool. Necro had Nasi Lemak. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'll look it up. Nasi Lemak. It's a Malaysian dish. Oh, it looks really good, actually. Damn. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it, like, super white as well. My apologies for that. Nasi Lemak. Nasi Lemak. Looks really good. I'm actually hungry. I had a very, like, annoyingly healthy dinner. Broccoli and chicken. Skull Slayer had chili dogs. Nice. Sonic. Secretly Sonic. Gaming Legend says they would say 10 pounds of mashed potatoes if it was their final meal of their life. Nice. Alright. Let's go. Ghost. Ghost Less OP. Yay. Round 2. Download failed. Overwrite. There we go. Second time's the charm. Gaming Legend loves mashed potatoes. Me too. I don't know if I'd choose them as my sole thing for my last meal, but I do like them quite a bit. Okay. So, right. Custom content. We got to go to the custom map again, and we will check out these units. What happens here? We're about to find out. Yeah, I would definitely not eat the mashed potatoes by themselves. Like, butter at a minimum, gravy would be preferable. I agree, Necro. The question is, brown gravy or white gravy? Alright. I think I go with white. Myself. Okay. Ghost wants brown. Fair enough. You can have the brown gravy, and I'll have the white gravy. Okay. Right, so this is where we stopped last time. Let me go ahead and start the time again. Here we go. So yeah, like I was saying before, we have this whole, like, Frank arc, where, like, Frank powered up, and he's got, like, a family and a brother, and, like, someone that trained him, and nemesis and stuff like that. Yes, indeed, Kevin. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you put butter on mashed potatoes, of course. It's good. So here we've got, for the first time, Frank's brother, Bobbert, no longer not important, also maybe evil. Okay, there's a lot to digest there. So it's Frank's brother for sure. Oh, his name is Bobbert. No longer not important. Okay, so he's important now, and he also might be evil, but he might not be. Okay, so his allegiances and alliances are not necessarily apparent, but he does have tentacles. Like, I don't know. He does have an executioner's mask on, and he does have combat boots, and he's wearing mostly dark clothes, and there's, like, evil magic in his hands. So, I think he might be evil. I think he very well might be. Let's give him some squires to meet up on, I guess. That's a lot of condiments, Gaming Legend, if you can even call milk a condiment. Do you put milk on the mashed potatoes, or you just, like, have milk with the mashed potatoes? Whoa! Okay, that's pretty good. He's got some sort of, like, explosive round volley that he can call on. Yeah, that attack. What the hell's going on there? Is that, like, multi-tank blast strike? Also, he did a lot of damage to himself, I think. I think some of the shots may have gotten caught on the trees and blasted him. Let's see. He's a good man. He volunteers at the soup kitchen every Thursday. Only one day a week. I don't know. Sounds kind of evil to me. Ghost has said that they did not playtest these. Cool. Let's playtest them now. Okay, next we have Suckerman. Is he a man that sucks, or does he have suckers? You know, like the candy. Guess we're gonna find out. Or is he a sucker, you know? Is he, like, easy to fool? Oh, you make the mashed potatoes with milk and butter, and then the rest are what you put on it. Gotcha. That makes sense. Alright, Suckerman. I see no suckers on this man. I think he probably is a man that sucks. In that he, like, steals the blood of his enemies. Not in that he, like, sucks in general, like he's bad. Let's find out. Well. Yep. Indeed. There he goes. Now, he doesn't really know how to do it, it seems like. Like, I think he wants to suck really bad, but he doesn't know how to, like, put his mouth up to the opponent's body and inhale. He's a sucker, man. I don't know if this unit's functioning as intended. Seems like there's a lot of not much going on. Sucks to suck indeed. He just bites. Yeah, but like really softly. Like maybe his teeth haven't come in yet, you know? He's like a puppy. He's like teething. Oh, he nibbles. Okay, that works. I'm pretty damn sure the squires have done more damage to each other than he's done to them. Fair enough, Kevin. I'm not saying you have to suck. I'm just saying this guy does. And I'm also saying there's nothing wrong with that. Well, I think this guy wants to suck, but I think he can't suck. Like, he's so awesome that no matter how bad he wants to suck, it's just impossible for him, you know? Yeah, I think chat's seeing some sus things happening, and I don't know. I don't see it. I think you guys are seeing what you want to see, and you should really take a long, hard look in the mirror. Oh, his teeth fell out. Oh, okay. Is that what happened? So he had teeth, but he doesn't anymore. Okay, well, someone's got to feed this guy, like, mashed potatoes or something. Because he won't be able to, like, chew his food. Okay, they finally did some damage to him. I think I've seen enough. He gums you. He's really gumming up the fight, it seems like. Okay, next we have Back Scratcher. Alright, guys, if you have any itches and places you can't reach, this is the guy to call. He's got one of those samurai hats on. He's got claw hands that he's kind of holding in an odd manner. He seems a little hyperactive. He seems like he's maybe off his medication. That's okay. It might enhance his fighting ability. Like, maybe the medication is just, like, keeping him nice and docile and a productive member of society. Unremarkable. But when he gets off his meds, he picks up the claw hands and he just goes to town. Let's see what he does. Skullslayer's asking what I'd like to see in Blitz. You could go Left 4 Dead 2. Heroes. You could also go Left 4 Dead 2 and Left 4 Dead 1 monsters, like lickers and tanks and stuff like that. Well, he got one of them. But now he's, like, really tired and he's taking a nap. He's not used to being off his medication, you see. What are you guys doing? He has an excuse. He's, like, not play-tested. You guys are base units. You came with the freaking game. What is this nonsense? Dudes, he's right there. Okay. Squires? Oh, my... I don't know. I'm watching right now. Okay, did a little damage there. Now all you gotta do is wait. It's a matter of slicing and waiting. Just like... Yep, there we go. Well, this isn't gonna be very interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this one. Good stuff. At least this guy got, like, one kill, though. He can teleport, too. But he seems to get, like, stuck in the world quite a bit. He seems like he's breakdancing constantly to me. Ooh, okay, some magic. There we go. Okay, I didn't know he had that ability. Yeah, I feel like... It's like this guy got possessed by, like, a hyperactive animal, and the animal doesn't quite know how to control the body or something. I don't know. Just the vibes I'm getting. Alright, up next we have Ghost, the creator. A little bit of self-insert here. Let's get a look at this guy. So Ghost has normal-looking hair, nice V-neck, a couple of lanterns, because one lantern isn't enough. Combat boots, baggy pants, probably like cargo pants, right? Yeah, I can see the pockets there. And a big freaking sword floating behind their back, ready to go. Ghost had said it's not their faction if nothing broke. Well, there you go. It's officially your faction. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they do. Okay, yeah, he's mostly using the lanterns, not the sword. The sword may be mostly for decoration. It appears Ghosted is a bit of a necromancer. Okay. Kind of evil. Looks very normal. But that magic, it turns people into skeletons and has them fight their friends. So, what do you have to say about that, Ghosted? Let's see. Alright. Let's chill out and chat just a little bit. Let's keep it cool. I'd like to remind you, do I need to read the rules? Because I totally can. It's rules time, guys. In fact, I'll pause the time while we do this. Because not everyone can see the rules, I'm aware. The rules are as follows. To ensure the best stream experience for everyone, please do your best to follow the rules listed below. Rule violations may result in timeouts or bans. Be respectful to the streamer and others in chat. Discussion of sensitive topics, race, religion, etc. is not permitted. Those are the main rules. There's only 2 of them, guys. There are only 2. Alright. So, I think that's all the units. Oh, let me restart the clock. Here we go. So, yeah, Ghost, he uses lanterns, I think, turn people into skeletons. It was pretty spooky stuff. It was pretty scary. It would be much scarier if it wasn't like a very well-lit field. But, now do what you want. I think I will. So what I want to do is the question. I think we have to do, like, Frank versus his brother, right? Like, that's something that has to happen. So we'll put Frank's brother, who's probably evil, but maybe not evil, on one side, and Frank, who's definitely, for sure, evil, on the left side, in the red team. We'll see what happens. I noticed that Frank is worth more than his brother. But his brother does have those like, missile attacks, it seems like, that are, like, really good. Like, super duper good. Let's do it again, just to see. Yeah, so he warps in there, and everything's, like, cool. And then suddenly, the chill just stops. Okay, but that time they didn't all land. Okay, so the fight's gonna continue. Frank is standing still. Frank? Frank, are you good, Frank? What's he doing? Is this some sort of, like, mind game? Just, like, standing there. Like, staring at him. Odd pose. What is he thinking? What are you doing? What's your strategy? What is this fight? Okay. Well, now they're 1 for 1. Blue side won one, and red side won the other. So we have to have the, deciding match. He's a hacker man. Oh, is that what's going on? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna, like, pick a fight and then just stand there and, like, stare at someone and say, I'm hacking you, bro. Oh, that time red won really fast. Don't ask me what happened in there. I got no clue. Got random, like shells just, like, spiraling off into nowhere. Like, every direction. Magic explosions. Like, purple balls of who knows what the hell. Don't diss Frank, says Ghosted. What if Frank has to fight an army of his brothers? But also Frank is, like leveled up. To, is this even Frank anymore? In fact, no, let's try Frank Mark II first. He'll probably get his butt beat, but sometimes you need that lesson. That was such a solid blue victory that the symbol played twice. Okay, now then. Let's see the, is this even Frank anymore? Let's see what happens. Look at him. He made them all bow down with his pharaoh magic. What's with the double symbols? I think my game's breaking. I think there's too many, like, Frank-related entities on my screen right now. Okay. Let's see. I want to see how powerful Ghost is. What if we put Ghost up against the entire Frank family? How's that gonna go? Let's just do Frank and his brother to start out, and just see how that happens. Yeah. Ooh. I'm telling you, man, that ability by Frank's brother, the, like, rocket launchers from Infinity ability. From Infinity to Infinity? Of Infinity? Don't know. But all the rocket launchers, like, it's a real problem. Like, I don't know what to do about it, besides just, like, overwhelming him. Okay. You can be friends with the Watcher, I guess. Let's see how that goes. The Watcher has cool magic. The Watcher's been obliterated. Yeah, indeed, Ghosted. You could have made yourself more OP and you didn't. I respect that restraint. Frank didn't even get involved here. He's just like... I don't know, he looks like he's like stretching or something. Like limbering up for the fight. Okay, what now? What about the Battle of the Century? Suckerman versus Backscratcher. Let's check this one out. So on one side, we have a man that wants to suck, but cannot suck. On the other side, we've got a hyperactive, like, I don't know, like a rabid fox, or rabid, maybe like a rabid raccoon that's possessed the man's body, and also is off its meds. Who would win? Let's find out. Something happened! Something happened! Okay, game on! They're just like building up their strength, you know? They like... It's like they use one of those attacks where you have to like bite a turn, then you unleash your ultimate ability, doing massive damage to your opponent. Look at all the massive damage! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. They went to sleep. No, like I said, they were charging up. They were preparing for the fight ahead. Meditating, you know? What is this fight? What is happening here? Okay, well. This is interesting, but let's move on. Let's just move on a little bit. Okay. Who would win? Ghost or Frank's mom? Let's find out. Alright. Frank's mom has wind magic, it seems like. And a lot of shurikens. But Frank's... Wait, not Frank. But Ghost is hanging in there. Still casting his magical lantern magic stuff. As magical orbs rain down from above, a tornado spirals into the sky, into the horizon. The battle rages on between these mages. It's a rage and Majin battle. You don't even know what's going to happen if a Cajun gets involved. Then it's really going to be off the rails. It's really going to be crazy. Blue's won. Who's Blue again? Oh, Ghosted won. Congratulations, Ghosted. You beat up Frank's mom. You know what that means? Frank's dad's going to show up, and he's got some words for you. It's like, why'd you kill my wife? No, I'm going to kill you! And he, like, waved his sword around. Okay, he seems very resistant to your magic. He's also very tall. He's quite tall. Like 1.5 of yes. Oh, don't stand in the fire. Interesting decision there. Instead of like running away, you just like let your feet get toasty. Let your toes get toasty. Hey, Ghosted. I know you could like transform into a demon. You have something you want to tell us about, like, your latent abilities and stuff. I mean, you still got your butt kicked. You still got destroyed, but also, like, you transformed. I can't transform into a demon. Right? Of course I can. I'm a lovable little couch guy. Okay. Let's see. What next? What next? I don't know. What about Bobathan? What about Bobathan and Bobathan? What if we do Bobathan and Bobathan versus Frank and also... Let's do... Yeah, let's do Frank's brother. Let's do, like, regular Franks. And we'll do, like, the post-training arc Franks after that. And see if their training was enough to, like, allow them to overcome their former instructors or something. Durbadum says, everyone's a demon, just not the scary kind. Think so. I'm gonna need you to cite your source there, Derpendum. Alright, here we go. So, blue team's in there. They're trying to show them what's what. But in reality, I think they're getting their butts, like, pretty easily wiped here. I can't tell what stake powers, though. Stake powers are pretty good, make no mistake. They're, not bad. Yeah, blue team won. By a hair, though. It wasn't a sweeping victory. But I think the Frank brothers have learned a lot from this battle. I think they'll come back stronger, better. And I think blue team's gonna have a really rough time. Necro combusted. Did they really? Don't do that, Necro. Like, can you imagine the bills you have to pay to, like, keep things cool if you're over there combusting? Wow. Are there even any bodies? Okay, there are. Red team won easily that time. Easily. Okay, I kind of want the Franks to beat up Suckerman, because I don't think he's died yet. I think it's about time. Where's he at? Okay. He's hiding, which is probably a wise move. But not for long. Okay. What about Back Scratcher, though? Let's get these two on the same side for once. Okay, I gotta try controlling Frank's brother, because he just seems like way too much fun. He's got way too much firepower. Yeah, this guy. What is that cooldown? 200 seconds. Whoa. Okay. Who won that? I won that, right? I lost! What do you mean I lost? No way I lost. Okay, here we go. Having rocket arms is, like, really hard to control, surprisingly. There we go, I won that time. It's hard to aim. I keep on getting, like, blasted in the face with my own rockets. Need to go back to, like, rocket safety training course. And probably, like, day one of that's, like, don't attach rocket launchers to your arms. Okay. How are we doing on time here? Oh, we got time for, like, one more fight. Let's add the Watcher to the other side. And I want to try again. Okay. Oh, the teleport's what has the long cooldown, right? Okay. Well, I don't know what happened, but if anyone's standing next to me, they're not anymore. You! How'd you survive that? It's like a firestorm. Like a storm of fire. I win. I won somehow. My screen flashed and filled with explosions, and I still won. Nice. He can't see at all. He needs sunglasses bad, I think. That would be an improvement for Frank's brother. Like, he's evil. Like, embrace it. Like, may as well look cool. Like, rock the shades. Okay. That's all the time we have for this round of Ghosted stuff. Thank you so much, Ghosted. Appreciate it. We're moving on. Ooh, I'm in all caps for some reason. Up next, it is time for Derp and Dumb, whose name I can't help but say, like the Smash announcer. Derp and Dumb! Ooh, it's a new campaign! Hell yeah, let's go! Alright, workshop. Tabs plus. New Wobbler. Okay. I'm gonna search for Wobbler, I think. There it is. Woo! I like the thumbnail there, Derpendum. Very nice. Very mess paint, but in like a good way. For some reason, the screenshot of the thumbnail reminds me of South Park a little bit. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna do this this turn, and then I'll take a break because I gotta use the restroom. On account of me, like, drinking all the tea. Necro's making all their descriptions poetry. Awesome, I love it. Yeah. Server's down. Oh, hey there, Superboy. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight. Derpendum says, South Park? Nah, we go in North Park. Fair enough. to know what your issues with South Park, but my friends always love South Park, and I do respect South Park, I think, but I never really watched it much growing up. So yeah. But the stuff I have watched is pretty good. Not, like, I know it's, like, historic and great, so... Yeah, join the Discord, Superboy. To stay up to date on all the tabs type stuff. If you type !join in chat, you'll get a link that you can use. But yeah, good to see you, Superboy. Also, the I do have a Twitter account that no one cares about, but it is also another way to be alerted to like when I go live. Because I usually post on there a few minutes before. If you don't do Discord, you got another option. So, yeah. Is there any way to filter levels when adding them to your campaign? I'm not sure, Necro. You'll have to ask someone that makes stuff. Which is not me. I just make crappy streams. Alright, custom content, let's go. And campaigns. And we're looking for a particularly wobbly campaign, I believe. Yes, there it is. Tabs plus new wobbler. I don't know how to give people lag coins, Gaming Legends, so I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. And begin. We start with Trouble Brewing. Now, because this is a custom map, Derpendum, I don't think I can actually add, or I can't, like, check the description if there's any lore, which is annoying. So, yeah, but we will check out this map at least first, right? So it looks like a town of some sort, like a city. I like this little, like, patio, like, seating area over here, like some nice little, like, autumn-themed restaurant, it seems like. Got a statue here, kind of over in the corner of town. A little, like, estate off in this, like, little isolated area. No doubt, like, the mayor lives here or something. See, I don't think I have that command set up, Gaming Legend, unfortunately. This map is called New Wobbler. Quite fitting, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, like New York, I get you, okay. I like how the buildings are, like, connected up here. It's kind of nice. Okay, so there's the blue team. And it looks like they're up to something bad to me. These guys look like, I don't know, maybe my bias is showing, but I think they want to, like, break in. So let's begin. Oh, I gotta place units, right. That's why it won't start. We have Modern Wobbler, Bank Robber Melee, Bank Robber Ranged, Bank Robber Boss. So I guess those are those guys. Then we have Karen, Capitalist, and Gamer. Well, I think Gamers is the way to go, right? Like, we have to go with the Gamers. I think we play a bunch of Gamers, we'll be sitting pretty. And we'll throw a... Any cheap units here? Nope. That's all we can do. Alright, defend New Wobbler. Come on. Come on, Gamers. You can do it. Hang on. Oh, they all... Why do the Gamers all have hammers? What kind of statement are you trying to make here, Derpendum? What's the point? I don't understand. The artistic message you're trying to send. But I think the bank robbers have probably won. Also, is unit control allowed? Or not? The Gamer's got some gamer rage working, though. Hang on. Hang on! Okay, it's worn off. Aw, he got back kicked. That was actually closer than I thought. Okay, I need someone with range is the thing. Yeah, bank robber range is what we need for sure. Let's do this. Let's play the bank robber range right here. So it'll hopefully, like, draw them in. And then I can place some, like, melee units, like some, let's say some wobblers and some gamers, like, over here. And then they can, like, sneak up while they're engaged in close combat and finish them off. It's kind of how I see things going. In my brain. Let's take a look. A hammer is small, easy to pick up, and easy to use if need be used on people. Or nails, right, Derpendum? Or nails. Okay, that didn't work how I thought it would. Because all the bank robbers, like... I don't know. They died. They seem pretty weak. I don't know why their bank robbers seem real tough. And mine seem, like, real not tough. Ooh, hang on. Ah, damn it. These are all realistic. It's just a casual item to have in the house if something bad happens. Gotcha, okay. Right. So these guys aren't, like, necessarily suited for combat. They're just kind of, like, thrown into it. Let's try Capitalist. want to put him, like... I want to put him, like, closer. It's like, maybe there? Let's do another wobbler. I want to put a wobbler, like, way in the back, too. Like, yeah, back here, I think. Okay, here we go. Let's try. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they didn't start shooting until pretty late. Also, I think some of them are blocking... Oh. Was that the capitalist that called down, like, an airstrike? Why is the capitalist not wearing pants, Derp and Dumb? I have some explaining to do. Why does he have a spoon? I have questions. Oh, he's pissed off. Interesting idea, Skullslayer. I don't think I will do song selections here, though. Do the Karens have a shout? I don't know. Not sure. Yeah. No, I think song selections, like, that's a good way to get your channel banned. I don't want to get my channel banned. Okay. Okay, I think we're going heavy hitters here. Let's put a boss in there. Let's do a capitalist, too. And then, we haven't tried Karen yet, so maybe we should put a Karen in. Let's have a wave of Karens in the back to clean things up and also, like, ask for the manager and stuff like that. All right. So. It's weird. These ranged units don't behave like ranged units, really. They, like, they walk really close. All right, a bit of an airstrike to soften them up. That boss unit's pretty tough. He does have that rage mode, too. What do you think about this, Karen? She's here. Don't know where the other one went. Okay. Okay, we got him. Nice. Finally. Oof. The spoon is because IDK what I would have done otherwise. Fair enough. I respect that. And the pants is because it's kind of a classic type unit where it's basic. Okay, fair enough. I'm just wondering if you're, like, making a grand statement about, like, the capitalist would, like, sell his own pants for a profit or something like that. But okay, there we go. There's a win. I never saw what the Karen actually did, but I choose to believe that she was a key part of our victory here today. All right, on to fight 2. It's dim. Karen meeting, and I can't reload. Kind of annoying, but okay. Don't try to fix it, says Derpendum. Okay, I won't. Guys, we're dealing with dim mode for a little bit. All right, it seems like we've got some Karens over here in the corner. Don't know what this one's doing. She's, like, climbing on the furniture. We unlocked Tab's dark mode. Yeah, let's go, guys. Skullslayer says, how would you get banned? Like I said, if the song is copyrighted, you can refund it for another song. How would I do that? Like, how would that system work? Skullslayer, specifically. Okay. So we got a bunch of Karens to deal with. I feel like Capitalist I'm kind of, like, sold on as a unit. I feel like Bank Robber Boss I'm also kind of sold on. And let's do some Modern Wobblers this time. Like, over here. Yeah. Alright, very nice. It truly was a dark day when the Karens got together. What are they doing? We want to save the manager! This pumpkin's cold! These carrots aren't fresh! There's a fly in my carrots! Don't know. My voice is kind of ragged today, by the way. That's fun. Take him out. No mercy. Modern Wobblers are good for a quick jab. Understood. Right, we did it. Nice. Skullslayer said you can see past oh, thank you for the pats. Much appreciated. You can see past purchases made by viewers and refund it too. How? I don't know how to do that. Oh, more pats. Oh, thank you. Okay, on to the next fight. After a quick water break. Saved up for 2 pats. Nice. Much appreciated, gaming legend. Alright, we got rob 'em. I think robbers are going to be involved. Oh, I see. So they've probably broken in here and they're like, maybe they're stealing from the Karens or something. Idea YouTube guide. What are you talking about, Skullslayer? Alright, hang on. I don't think I can place any units. I think this is like a cutscene or something. Once again, tabs units show their complete inability to navigate simple things like tables. Watch a YouTube guide. Okay. Oh, capitalists are coming. That seems like a tough ask, honestly. That's going to be a lot of airstrikes. Yeah, see, we're all, like, trapped here. And they're gonna get absolutely just decimated by death from above. Before we can even, like, do anything. Yep. Hint. Controlling is available in this faction. Okay, nice. Thank you, Derp and Dumb. Okay, hang on. I want to control the leader, I think. Alright, come on, guys. Look at them. They're taking their crowbars to the table. Okay. Oh, there's pumpkins around this way. Can I navigate the pumpkins? Barely. Alright, you're free. I'm just gonna, like, set them free one by one, I think. So you're next. But yeah, I don't know if I'd want music selections in my streams. It's just so... It's too much of a can of worms, man. It's way too much of a can of worms. It's the best... Oh, we won. Wait, what? How did we win? I guess the buildings must have protected us from airstrikes and stuff. Gaming Legends says they know uncopyrighted music. I don't think so, guys. Like, I'd rather not. I'd really rather not. It's too much of a risk. Okay. Rooftop Rage. You can sue us. No. Because then... Okay, so we got this guy on top of a roof. And we got some wobblers down below. It's a gang leader on top of the roof, I guess. Or a robber leader, it seems like. I feel like a capitalist is going to be, like, pretty easily win this. So I'll play 2, and then we'll, like, definitely easily win this. And then... we'll play a boss as well in the back. Yeah. Here we go. Necro says, I think this map is cool, personally. I think it's nice. It's like a town. The dimness isn't doing it any favors, to be sure. But there's no helping that. Okay, we only have the leader left. So don't follow the leader. Beat the crap out of him with the spoon. Come on, capitalist guy. You can do it. Yeah, see, now he's, like, exposed the airstrikes somewhat. Yeah, it took him down into a rage mode. Very good, very good. Nice. Very nice. Okay. I like how you waited until he was down on the ground and then popped him. Popped him with a bunch of pistolas. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, the largest house party ever. Like, actually on a house, though. That's a bunch of wobblers on this house. I doubt this roof was rated for this much weight, you know. Also, I don't like how, like, perfectly aligned they are. It's kind of spooky. And they're all, like, staring right at you. It is not your turn yet, Gaming Legend. It is not your turn. Okay. Oh, hang on. We got some units over here, so we got an entire gang ready to go. This is gonna be easy, guys. This is gonna be really easy. How do you have a house party if you don't have a house? Blow up the smithereens. Go on. Easy. Although it seems like some of the wobblers survive by, like, pure rage and malice. Yeah. Yeah, no big deal. No big deal. Okay, who's next? We've got City Terrors. This city's seen a lot of action, hasn't it? New Wobbler is not a place you want to go if you want a peaceful, relaxing vacation. If you're looking for, like, a bunch of action and adventure and stuff, then yeah, this is a great destination. But otherwise, I don't know. That is a lot of robbers. I feel like the economy probably couldn't sustain this many robbers. This many thieves, you know? Like, there can't be this much stuff to steal. They would run out, I believe. Although they could steal from each other, so maybe it's like a self-sustaining kind of, like, A circular economy. Tough to say. Anyways, yeah, these guys are still over here in the garden, it seems like. The police are on strike. I don't blame them with this many, like, guys just, like, on the streets openly. What about a square economy? It could be a square economy, although with that, you gotta have the right angle. In fact, you gotta have 4 of them. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm just in love with capitalists and bank robber bosses, I think. Yeah, they even steal your carrots, indeed. Okay, bosses, go. They actually have a lot of money here. I want to play a bunch of Karens this time. Karens in the front lines. Karens are right there, ready to go. Ready to give it their all. Oh, they do have shout. Okay. Makes sense, actually. Makes a lot of sense that they would have shout. So yeah, the Karens go in and they just, like, cause chaos and break their formation. And then also kind of, like, die a lot. And then once they're all disorganized and stuff, then we sweep in from behind and finish them off with airstrikes and pistol shots and other stuff. All the violence, all the destruction. Okay. Understood, Derpinome. Sounds like a good plan to me. If we have time left, I will check out the map and the faction. I would like to. I'd like to get to know the units a little bit more. I've kind of fallen into this trap of, like, finding, like, 2 units that I like that seem to work really well, and so I'm just, like, leaning on them a lot. So I'm not exactly, like, checking everything that the faction has to offer. And obviously we're not getting the best look at this map with all the, like, the darkness, like it being, like, dusk time, the sun setting on New Wobbler. There's one left, guys. It's, like, right here. Well, they're having a hug fest. They're like celebrating here in the streets. I'm assuming there's like a unit that's stuck below ground. Hopefully that hasn't like ruined our chances of winning. Nice. Well done. I like the ability where he like jumps back a little bit and then like falls down. What are you doing? What's happening? I assume it's bugged. Okay, we gotta try again. He was like shooting his buddies that were trying to celebrate. He's like not a fan of them partying it up in the middle of the street, I guess. The buildings do actually give you some cover from airstrikes. Like, I think if you were smart about it, you could use that strategically to negate that ability pretty well. But I'm not very smart, so I can't do that. Look at all these robbers down here. I like how the streets have, like, a gutter, too. That, like, flows right into the buildings, no doubt wearing away at their foundations. Good stuff. Alright, guys. Keep up the pressure. Keep up the pain. Don't let anyone run their game on you. It almost worked. I think we could probably get that somewhere if we worked on it. Okay. They're down to their last men. This guy's still over here chilling. There always must be some, like, hanging out in the gutter. I guess drunk or something. Maybe they stole a bunch of booze. Made good use of it. By drinking it. Oh, you think the Pats give me IQ? We're going to need a lot of Pats then. We'll need quite a few. Okay. Alright, they're just picking off the last few now, I think. Yeah, like this guy. Yep, there we go. The last one, really. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the pats. Much appreciated. Alright, on to the next fight. With 2.5 minutes left to go. Gamers unite! Yeah, let's go, gamers. Rise up, gamers! Every gamer in the house. Come together. And, get your butt kicked by me. Is that a few? That is a few pats, indeed. That was like 3. Alright, here they come. They all have hammers. And we're gonna get them hammered. We're gonna hammer them. God Shadow is watching Transformers ad. So what? You're more than welcome to do that. Why is it dark? Must be something with your screen, God Shadow. It's perfectly fine here. No. It's a glitch. It's a known glitch with the custom maps and stuff. All right, we know what to do. Capitalists all day long. Oh, we can only play 4 of them. Hopefully 4 capitalists is enough to take out an entire mob of gamers. Hey there, Vanilla Iceker. Welcome. This is dark mode tabs, duh. Yeah, it's easier on your eyes. You're welcome, viewers. Alright, yes. I think their gamer rage has activated. They're full of Mountain Dew and also, like, Monster Energy. They kicked our freaking butts, yo. Okay, new plan. Boss in front. 2 boss. 2 capitalists in back. Nope, just 1. That's fine. That's okay. Let's do some ranged bank robber. Yeah. Okay, this is fine. And 1 wobbler. Look at this balanced sort of attack we got going. Good stuff. Surely we'll win this time. The danger with the gamers is their rage mode. Like, they're not too tough, but once they go rage mode, you can't, like, really kill them anymore. Which is a problem, because they really want to kill you, and they're undying. I think we're doing enough damage with, like, the boss's pistols, though, to, like, bypass their rage. Whereas the airstrike seems to, like, trigger it, so... yeah. We've lost again. I feel like... okay, capitalist is not the way to go here. Let's space out our bosses. Let's do 1 there. Let's do 1 there. 1 there. And that's about it, right? We'll do 1 wobbler, too. And I will control this guy. Okay. I think by going in waves, we'll, like, let the first one kind of get in there and do some damage and then probably die. That's okay, so because we're coming up behind him. We can do some more damage, and then we'll die. Okay. These pistols are quite strong. They pack a hearty punch, a hefty punch even. I feel like I should start retreating now. This boss guy is not very mobile. He's pissed. They're coming this way! Please, get him. Please! Okay, whew. Thought I was gonna run out of ammo. I was kind of scared. Perfect time to reload. Look at him, like, pulling himself up like a freaking zombie off the floor. Now, all I gotta do is hit him. Okay, stay calm. There we go. Nice. Whew. That could have gone bad. If my aim was not true, I think they would have truly murdered me. That's a freaking victory, yo. Oh, hang on. We have another fight. We're out of time, unfortunately. Yeah, that's it. I wonder if this is the last fight or not. Oh, well. We will figure it out later. All right. Thank you so much, Derpendom, for sharing a new campaign. A cool campaign with cool units and a cool map. Would like to have played it more, honestly. That's it for now, indeed. Tune in next time. Okay, I've got to restart tabs real quick. Because that's the only way to fix that sort of, like, dimming error. That damn dimming error! And then, like I said, I will take a break here. So, actually, yeah. Let me step away real fast, guys. I gotta use the restroom. See ya in a few seconds. Okay, we're back. So guys, like I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, this will be a shorter stream tonight. Also, you can see Tabs is back and it's full like color and glory and brightness, so that's good. But yeah. There's Tab sounds. Yes, okay. I don't know why there's no menu music here. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, this will be a shorter stream. I've got to like rest up tonight and stuff. So, we're gonna do one more. We're probably gonna do two more full length things, and then after that we will do lightning round. So sorry about that, but we'll do like 2 or 3 more. I don't know. I haven't decided. Because if we do 3 more, that'll get us to like 11 o'clock. I kind of want it to be done by 11 o'clock, is the thing. We'll do 3 more, I think. Probably. Okay, how about this? Compromise. Let's do 3 of 15 minutes. Sound good? Just to kind of like make it go just a little bit faster, and then we'll do lightning round after that. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So yeah, a bit of an abbreviated stream tonight. Sorry guys, but like I said, we got to keep things moving along. Yeah, that seems fair to me. Or it seems like the best way to do things. It's either like 3 15 minutes or 2 20 minutes. So I'd rather give more people more time, you know? So that's kind of the plan. All right. Like I said, sorry. Next week we should be back to like full length stream. So yeah. Feel bad, but I don't think I've got any choice unless I just want to be like exhausted when family's here, you know? So let's see. I think it is Gaming Legends' turn, right? So we should go to the workshop and download their faction, which was called Air Force. Okay. Now I got a choice. Do I search for air or force? Man, it's really quiet. I really want some menu music. Tabs, please. Guess we can make our own freaking menu music. Is this you? Right here? Air Force? Mature Buckle 52? Yes, nice. It's Tabs time. It's time to do the Tabs like things. Tabs time. Time to get wobbling. So, where are we doing this, Gaming Legend? I think I'm fighting your faction, like, 1 unit at a time, right? With, I'm fighting your faction 1 unit at a time with a 10,000 budget, I think is the idea. Right, yeah, that's exactly what you just said. Let's just go to, simulation to start off. Please let there be music. Okay, thank God. I was getting, like, really anxious there with like, the silent sort of backing. All right. Air Force, go. 10,000 per fight. 15-minute rounds here. Not 20, but 15. We're doing 3 of them, so here we go. And begin. So, we got a oh God, they're all flying units. Oh boy. Okay, there's the helicopter. I actually really like flying Tabs units. They're always so goofy and awesome. But they'll be tough, I think. We've got 10K to spend. I feel like, okay, this is gonna be the way to do it. Let's go Legacy and pull out some... Where is he? Actually, where is he? Do we have to go Secret? I think it might be Secret, not Legacy. I always get them mixed up. Gaunt Shadow's calling for tanks. Nice idea. I like the way you're thinking. That's kind of where my brain went first, too. Let's start with some Blackbeards. Okay, so we can play 3 Blackbeards, I think. It seems like. And then maybe a tank after that? How much does a tank cost these days? 6k is pretty pricey. What's some wizards? We can play 1 wizard. What's the best 1k unit left? Maybe a Tempest Lich? Yeah. Let's try this. Tank plus cheerleaders plus banner bearers. Okay, not a bad idea, Necro. We will try that next time. After this. Okay. Yeah, we didn't do enough damage, I don't... Well, actually, Blackbeard, get him! Blackbeard, get him! Go, Blackbeard! Go, Blackbeard! Yes, let's go, Blackbeard! Hell yeah! You see that pirate go? See him swing those freaking anchors around with his peg leg. Just like spinning like a freaking top. Just dealing out damage in a circular motion. Blackbeard for the win! Nice. Bannerbearer tanks are literal snipers. Okay, let's try that, like, OP strat. At least on one of them. Maybe this attack plane. Huh? Maybe this attack plane? Maybe this attack... Why? Why can't I select the attack plane? Okay, for some reason I can't select the attack plane unit. Don't know what's going on there. Attack plane is a troll unit. Oh. Well, fair enough. We'll skip it then to the airdrop plane. And the OP strat suggested was as follows. We play a Legacy awesome tank for 6k. We play 1 banner bearer to keep him in place, keep him from going anywhere. This banner says stop. It may as well be a stop sign rather than a banner. And then besides that, a bunch of cheerleaders, it seems like. Let's do it. And we can afford quite a few cheerleaders. There we go. All right. And let's just try it and see what happens. Whoa. Yeah, that was pretty instant, wasn't it? Where'd the plane go? There it is. Yeah, that was pretty mean. Mean and brutal. Cool plane, though. I like it. Man, how did they even do this? It did fly, though. True. Plane did go zoom through the sky. Excuse me. Whoa, where'd that come from? Okay, nice. Up next, we have... Let me erase all that. A SWAT helicopter. Ah, it's like the helicopter, but it's like black. Try not using the tank strat. I'm not going to use it anymore. Oh, look, there's a SWAT guy in there. Cool. Nice. It's a very wobbly helicopter, isn't it? If you were on this helicopter and it was doing this, you would be concerned. Also, the stars in the fin. Interesting. Okay, let's see. What if we just went, gunslingers? Would that work? Maybe like a few Deadeyes, too? Yeah, let's dump some gunslingers for some Deadeyes. Come on. Damn. This'll have to do, I suppose. Yeah, alright. The airdrop plane was supposed to be the strongest. Okay, Gaming Legend, if we get around to all of your other units, we'll circle back. So, yeah. Okay. We did it? Was that just a sniper shot, I guess, that got him? Freaking helicopter did a wheelie there at the end. Just stood, like, straight up and down. Okay. Divine Arbiter. I'm seeing a lot of calls for... At least one call, rather, for Divine Arbiter. So we'll try out some Divine Arbiters on the next unit, which is the Cyborg V3 drone. Whoa. Oh, that's cool as hell! Look at that! I like this guy a lot. Oh, it's got a missile on there, too. It's a quadcopter. Like a quad drone. Damn, that's sick. Okay. Not the most pricey unit, though, overall. I'm gonna move it a little bit closer to the line, I think. Set him, like, right there. And let's try some Divine Arbiters or something, I guess. We can play 10 of them. Here we go. Alright. Which shoots lightning. It does a lot of damage pretty quickly. That was actually a pretty close fight. Because Divine Arbiters do take a little bit of time to get the damage out there. And I think if they had been just like a half second slower, the drone would have won. But yeah. That looks like your drone. Yeah, I've got a drone that looks very similar to this as well, Necro. Drones are awesome, man. I really enjoy them. I got some little ones that I like flying around my apartment. I need to like break them out again. Wonder if the batteries are still good. Okay. Up next, we've got a World War II attack plane in all caps. Whoa! Oh, that's sick. It's like a very triangular looking plane. Man, now I want to play Ace Combat. Although, oh, it's got eyeballs. It has eyes. The planes have eyes. Repeat, the planes have eyes. Also a skull there on the fin. This looks like a laser weapon. I don't know if they had laser weapons in World War II, but maybe it... Oh, there's feet dangling out too. Nice. Okay. What strategy do we want to use for these guys? I wonder if, like, 4 Reapers can take this or not. Let's see. Am confused. This guy get taken out by his own airstrike. I don't know. I don't think the Reapers really did much there, besides just watch. It killed itself. Yeah, I guess so. That's why you gotta be very careful when you're, like, calling it an airstrike, to make sure they know where you are. And make it very clear that you don't want to be hit by the airstrike. Alright. God Shadow, what mode? I don't know what you're asking. Okay. What mode for what? We got a World War II bomber plane. Battle experiment or a Pantheon? Let's go battle, I think. Woo! Cool! The guy in there looks like... He's like, I'm a professional pilot. I went to pilot school. This is not what I signed up for. Looks like a mouth kind of like, meow. Or like a whale. This is a very whale-looking plane, I think. Okay. Look in the plane. Yeah. I think this is what you're talking about, right? Or is there somewhere else to look in? It's got to be the pilot, right? Okay. Let's try to get him done with... How about some pirate queens, I guess? Easy enough, right? So this is called a bomber, so I'm expecting... Okay, yeah, there's a bunch of bombs that it drops. Whoa. Okay. That's first victory for the planes. Yeah, these guys... We're gonna need range for sure. Can we try cannons? Let's try 10 cannons and see how that goes. Yeah, they're having trouble reaching, unfortunately. Wonder if watches would be any better, because they do have some art, you know, on the shots. Very cool unit. I don't think this is how, like, actual World War II bombers, like, behaved. Like, spinning around like that. God Shadow wants the Gatling gun. Okay, sure, we can try that. It's gonna be under Legacy, right? No. Secret? Maybe? Where's it at? There we go, Gatling gun. We can play 5 of these guys. Alright, here we go. Start shooting, guys. Start shooting. I feel like they, like, waited way too long. Way too long to begin firing. Okay. We've kind of stalled out here, but we've kind of, like, also abandoned a lot of the really strong strategies, so it kind of makes sense. Let's try Hwachas, and then after this, we'll swap to something more more effective, I think. Like maybe snipers. Yeah, okay. Time to bring out the big guns, which are actually the small guns. Wild West Deadeyes go. And gunslingers besides that. Here we go. Maybe add cheerleaders? Maybe. Let's try this. Really? Not even this is working. How much health does it have? I can't see its health bar. It's taking no damage at all. Okay, well... If we can't hit it, that's a problem. That's a serious issue. You gotta kill the pilot inside to win, not the plane itself. But how, though? How we do that? We need, like, tanks. I think it's time for tanks. I think it's tank time. Let's do tanks and cheerleaders. Yeah. Here we go. This will for sure work. Right? This has to work. It will work, I believe. See, not even this is like getting him done. That's insane. We're just like blasting him back. But he is getting closer. Yeah, look at that. Is this unit killable? Is my question. How's our time? We got like 3 minutes left. 10k to use, eh? Gaming Legend claims that it is killable. Okay. Divine Arbiters. Is that the ticket? Okay. Let's give it a shot. Let's call in the Divine. See if they can see us through. I don't know. I'm not so sure. He took all those, like, rays from God and just, like, laughed at us. Did he even take any damage? I think he took some damage, but not a lot. Okay, in that case, here's what we're gonna do. I'm thinking, let's throw some peasants in the front to hopefully, like, keep him at bay for a while. Let's do, like, 1,000 worth of peasants. Yeah, like that. And then we'll do 3 Divine Arbiters. We're gonna do some flag bearers to keep them in place, stuck to the ground as if they had stepped in glue or something like that. And then we throw the cheerleaders in. And we'll see how this works out. Okay. Come on, guys. Bring your good stuff. Start shooting. Start shooting now. Ah, man, they're too far away, aren't they? Damn, we're running out of time. We're not gonna have enough time! And now he's upon us. Okay, gotta move him closer. Gotta move him closer. Let's see. Yeah, once again, from the top. What do we say? 3 Divine Arbiters, I think? Yeah. Maybe from, like, here. 3. 2 Banner Bearers. If you don't mind. 1, 2. And then all the cheerleaders you can spare. As long as we come in under budget. There we go. Alright, let's go. Just control the Arbiters. That's an option. That's a good option. I think we're close enough now. We should be fine. Okay. There's something very scary about how it moves. There's something very, like, terrifying about the way that it, like, approaches. Okay. I think we have time for, like, one more try. Yeah, we got, like, 1 minute left. I'm gonna set my happy butt back here as a Divine Arbiter, a solo Divine Arbiter, by the way, where I've got a lot of room, and I will fire the shots, and it'll be fine. In fact, if I'm controlling, there's no need to, like, place any banner bearers, right? So we'll save some money there. Give me them cheerleaders. I'm gonna need the support. Ah, just 20 over. That's rough. Right, here we go. Okay. Go. Keep on clicking. I wish I had a macro for this, kind of. He's coming! He's coming this way! Okay, thank God. Whew! Jeez, that was hard work. Damn. I don't know what this plane's made out of, but that's some serious military tech. Is it adamantium? Is it like mega steel? I don't know. Very tough to penetrate, though, even with, like, rays from God himself. It's made out of flex tape. Oh, I see. Yeah, that explains it. Okay, we are out of time. Necro. Or, not Necro. Gaming Legends. So thank you so much. I really always have really liked the flying units in tabs. So, always cool to check them out. Thank you so much. And, yeah, maybe we can check the rest out sometime. Some other time. Sometime other than now. Okay, up next. It's Mind Blocks. Hi, Mind Blocks. Are you still there? Or have you left us? Let me see. I think we had a campaign we were doing for Mind Blocks last time. Yeah, Tech Savants, right? God Shadows, it started the countdown, which I will promptly ignore. Or did we do the Glooms campaign? I don't remember. And back. Welcome back, Mind Blocks. What'd you miss? You almost missed your turn. You were that close. But, yeah, good to see you. What do you want us to play? Tech Savants. Okay. Do we need to update the Tech Savants campaign, Mind Blocks, or is it good as it was before? No updates? Nice. Sounds good. Gaming Legend's gonna step out. All right. Sounds good. Good luck with whatever you're doing, Gaming Legend. Okay. So we have 4 fights left. And Mind Blocks, we are doing a slightly shorter 15-minute rounds to try and keep the stream a little bit shorter than usual. So just be aware of that. Want to be upfront about that. All right, here we go. So, surrounding ambush. Defeat the pirate faction using the Tech Savants faction. If you're reading this, you are cute. Anyways, thank you, Mind Blocks. I think I'm cute. It's a bold move. Flattering me like that. Alright, time starts now. Okay. We are surrounded on all sides by stinky drunk pirates. Everywhere you look, it's just like rum breath, guns, cannons, bad hygiene, scurvy. Those cannons are going to be a problem. The cannons are going to lay down some absolutely devastating, like, focus fire. So because of that, I kind of don't want to go too heavy on, like, expensive units. We have 10,000 to play with. I feel like Nano Acolytes might be the way here. I feel like they could be the key to victory. So let's kind of play Cyber Samurai everywhere where there might be kind of a immediate threat, you know? Like so. And I think down here too. We want a few. And then let's play some Nano Acolytes here in the middle. And I kind of want to put it on Yielding here as well with a Divine Mender. Yeah, like so. And then maybe some Fulminators besides that? Since they're cheap enough and they'll give us some range. I feel like we're a little light on cannon fodder here. It's kind of the vibe I have. But we'll give this a try. Mindblock says, warning, they may have put too much budget, because the budget is always the budget they use to beat the level. But sometimes there's cheaper ways to beat it. In later levels, the budget will be lower than the budget they had when they beat it. Okay. This one requires strategy and formation. Well, we are so screwed then. No one expects the... Bonk. Okay, what's happening here? So, these cannons up here are a problem. Our main sort of, like, force is still surprisingly intact here, but so is theirs. Okay, we did not advance on this sort of, like, encampment like I hoped we would. We're kind of being picked apart here. Wow. That was weird. This one's hard because they have units to counter your tanky units. Yeah, that's why I tried to kind of spread more than I would usually. Let's try... So what happens here? Yeah, the bombs are kind of throwing him off, right? He's also getting distracted by some of these small fries, and what I really wanted him to do is, like, head up there and, like, take the cannons out. But yeah, they have harpooners and cannons, which are going to be bad news. Somehow I still feel like... Okay. Cannon and harpooners. Yes, indeed. Let's do a full reset. Did the Nano Acolytes really not do anything? I figured they would have done something. But I don't recall seeing them, like, make anything happen. Okay, let's spam a little bit. Go with some quantum aids, too. Yeah. Okay, what did the Nano Acolytes do, actually? They're zapping a little bit, it seems like. Oh, here they are. Okay, they are casting some magic that's working, I think. This one's standing strong, even though he's got a harpoon, like, buried in his arm. And there he goes. Yeah. Okay. Well... Okay, what if we go full, like, Fulminator here? And just spam range? What would that do? 'Cause that's a lot of range. That's a lot of lightning. This doesn't do much damage, does it? Like, they took that without really, like, blinking much. They may have blinked, but that's about it. At least we have a lot of units here, though. I feel like this is kind of... No. I felt like it was kind of working. But now it's not. Parts are just laughing it up. I don't know why these guys are so distracted and interested in this one harpooner. What a poon. Yeah, I don't know. This is tricky. This is tricky as hell. Okay, this is against my better judgment. What if we do go, like, heavy units? What if we did that? I don't think it's gonna go well. We could try. Yeah, it's just gonna get cannoned, like, immediately, probably. Yeah, harpooned, and he's having a bad time. He's having a real bad time. Not really doing much damage. Yeah, that's about what I thought would happen. But I wanted to try. Gotcha, this is drink water. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. The claim is that spamming won't work. Hint, some sides of the enemy are weaker than the other sides. Yeah, like, double cannon up here is pretty nasty. Is there even a cannon at the bottom? I can't tell. This camera. There is. But I think it's like toughest, less tough, and then least tough. There. Okay. And they sound like freaking zombies, don't they? Oh. Oh. It's like moaning away. I don't like it. It's like actually kind of upsetting. Yeah. Okay. Let's ignore the cannons up here. I'm just gonna assume they're not a threat. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's set, like, Cyber Samurai upon the side. Let's assault the sides. Let's just attack the sides, mostly. How about that? As, like, a change in pace. Put some Unyieldings in there. Put some Divine Menders in there. Add some Samurai here just to kind of, like, distract these guys. But they're not, like, really our main threat. Or our main focus, I guess. Okay, let's try this out. Yeah, so these little squads are, like, making some headway, it seems like. Okay, well, that went pretty well, honestly. No complaints about how the little, like, side adventures went. And for some reason, cannons are getting, like, jacked up over here. Whoa! Hang on. Potential? Potential? Guy blew himself up. Cannon, no. Cannon, don't do it! Cannon, how could you? You betrayed me. By doing your job. I don't think betrayal's the right word. Now we got, like, a loose cannon over here that no one's, like, accounting for or doing anything for. What the hell is this melee? What am I looking at here? Well, if we can maybe win this fight over here and then get an approach on this cannon. which I don't know about. It's gonna be tricky for sure. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Okay, we can mend. We can mend. Okay, hang on. Hang on, this might be it. This could be it. What I need to... I don't want my healers to die is the thing. Good, good. Yeah, take out that random samurai. That's what these for. That's what they're meant to do. Okay. That's fine. Get him! Get him! Let's go! Yes, baby! Hell yeah! Okay. Yep, took some, like, tweaking and strategizing, but we got it done. Heck yeah. Challenging level 1 completed. Oh, good. The challenges will continue, I suppose. Why do pirates gotta be difficult? Face forward with ease. I don't think there's gonna be anything easy about this. Defeat the pirate faction whilst using the tech savants faction. Okay. So what are we looking at here? Okay, so they're coming down at us from north to south. Pretty balanced. They've got regular pirates, they've got harpooners, they've got cannons. And up here's the main problem, because I see a captain and a pirate queen. Along with, like, an entire other battery of cannons. Whew. Here's what we're gonna do. Cyber Samurai. A shielding wall of samurai ready to dedicate their lives to the cause. There we go. Next, we're gonna do 3 sets of unyielding, each with a divine mender apiece. And I'm also gonna throw in an inferno blaze right here with a divine mender. I'm gonna throw some nano acolytes in. I'm gonna do 2 of them, I think. And then fulminators in the back. Even though they seem like pretty ineffective. They seem pretty ineffective. Let's skip the fulminators. Throw another divine mender in. And maybe another nano acolyte? Yeah, something like that. One more cyber samurai. Let's try this out. It's a pretty strong force, but I think they'll pick it away. I don't know. Yeah, they kind of... Oh, I didn't account for the fact that the Divine Menders are going to absolutely focus on our heavy unit there, rather than our, Yeah, damn. These poor, like, mace guys, who are kind of like a key part of the fight, honestly, are going to get neglected hard. Pirate Queen's getting frozen by the Nano Acolytes, but... I may need to get rid of the Blaze. Yeah, okay. Let's toss that guy out. Sorry, dude, but you're too good. You get all the healing attention. Queen got frozen midair, yeah. Fulminator's ineffective. Yeah, they were, like, not doing anything before. Like, I've got money to spend now, so I'll play some, but... Like, before they were just, like, plinking away, and they may as well have been just, like, throwing grapes or something at the pirates. Like, look at this. They don't do any damage per shot. Okay, the issue with the Nano Acolytes is they're also... They're drawing and healing, which I don't want. Maybe it's... okay. Pirate Queen is looking awful healthy back there, though. There she goes. We're drawing away some of her health, but I think we're pretty much out of foot soldiers at this point. Yeah, we're not gonna win this damage race, I don't believe. Although, these fulminators are distract... Oh, hang on. Hang on. I think they got her. No way. What? That was a win? How was that a win? How in the hell? Oh, hey, Del. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Fulminators, I guess. Yeah. I am shocked. I am surprised. I can't believe it. I'm happy, but I can't believe it. Dell's asking how long I'm going to be streaming for. Not too long. Probably another, I don't know, like half hour to 45 minutes or so. I think it's going to be a shorter stream. Okay, next fight. We got 2 minutes, so I doubt we'll beat it, but we can at least dip our toes in the water. Skeletal Graveyard. Ooh, scary. Defeat the spooky faction using the Tech Savants faction. Okay. Let's see. Ugh. The last levels are hard. Dell's asking for a favor. What's up? You want me to, like, raid out onto your stream when I'm done? Or something, Dell? I'd be happy to. Any AoE units? That'd be the dream, wouldn't it? I think Nano Acolytes will do that. Okay, let's try this. Once again, Cyber Samurai in the front. There we go. Do 2 row. Actually, we don't have a ton of cash, do we? Yeah, we got to be a little bit smart. So let's do Nano Acolytes. Let's do Divine Menders. And, I guess Fulminators. Yeah. Pretty light sort of setup, honestly. But maybe that's okay. I want 1 Unyielding in there. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. If you don't mind, after I'm done with reaction video, you'll do tabs. Yes, you don't have to ask me for permission to do tabs, Dell. It's up to you. Unless you're asking me to, like, play some of your stuff. I don't know. You did mention that Skull Slayer. Skull Slayer is part of that, Shadow Wizard Money Gang meme that I don't get, but it is a thing. No, ask to raid. Oh, so you are asking to raid. You're asking for me to raid you. I think we got this, actually, somehow. Don't know how. This guy's on fire, but I think he's going to take out these last, like, 4 archers or so. Yeah, they're burning him, but he just doesn't care at all. They just do not have the DPS to out heal, or out damage the healing, I guess. That'll do it. Nice. Nice in on a victory there. I think we got like 1 fight left. Imagine we beat the campaign already. Unfortunately, we are out of time. But I guess next time we can face Horde of freaking Death. Oh my god. Terrifying. Thank you so much, Mindblocks. Good stuff. Alright. Up next, we've got the last of the, quote-unquote foolish rounds with Necro. 15-minute rounds. Hello. Hello, Necro. Great to see ya. What do you have in store for us tonight? What are you serving up, chef? Sounds good, Dell. Sounds good to me. Campaign, sure. Demon of Tabs, or Demons of Tabs. Scary. Currently only 5 levels. That's okay, we don't have much time anyways. Just gotta wait for the workshop to do the thing that the workshop never does. Work. Alright, have a good stream, Dell. Good luck. Necro's promising over 100 levels when it's done. Are there enough demons to do that? Is my question. Alright, workshop. Please. Necro says they're using their GD faction, so they hope I remember them. Sure I do. Absolutely I do. Demons. Yep, we're approaching your turn, God Shadow, for sure. I'm guessing this is it. Demons of Tabs version 1.2. Right? It's gotta be it. But you didn't mention the version 1.2 thing, so... Is that it? That is it? Nice. Thumbs up for you. A download. And we can begin. I'm gonna try, for the first time, playing from the sub thing, but it never ever works for me. It's always broken. I'm glad that the menu music is back in tabs. Thank goodness for that, right? Yeah, failed to subscribe. Bullshit, but okay. Custom content. And let's see. Demons of Tabs. Here we go. Check level descriptions for some epic poems and lore. Hell yeah. I will absolutely be doing that. All right, time has begun. 15 minutes. Dot 1. Invasion. Demonic servants from another realm. Whom do they serve? Who acts? Act their helm. Blocks in the front, spikes in the back. One takes hits, the other is the attack. Nice, I like it. Okay, let's get a look at these demons. Ooh, spooky. Faceless demons, they have spatulas. It's terrifying. What are they gonna do? Maybe some, like, really, really spicy pancakes or something? Like, full of peppers? Disgusting, truly demonic. And I guess these guys are the muscle. They've got ominous sort of, like, spikes in their hands. Let's take a look. What do we want to do? It seems like range is the way to go. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. We can't afford too much, though. Let's try some archers. Yeah. Actually... Yeah, we don't have a ton of money. What if... I feel like potion sellers might be good. Let's try that. Because they are going to group up on the bridge, right? So let's do one potion seller. And then, like, maybe a bunch of farmers after that to kind of, like, poke them clean. I'm a little bit worried about the guys in the back, but we don't even know what they do yet. So I don't think there's any point, like, stressing out about them currently. Let's give it a go. Alright, yep. Potions working immediately as kind of expected. Got about half of them. Now this is the part where the potion seller will become a threat to his own units. That's a lot of blue health bars. And no red ones. Ah, yes. They act like shuriken throwers. Okay. What do we do? We can afford a gunslinger. That can be good. Maybe gunslinger and, like, hay balers? Maybe? I don't know. Kind of confused here. Gun them down, yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, that was pretty effective. Gunslinging, I would say. All we need is for the hay balers to survive long enough for him to reload. Which I think may have happened. Shoot! Shoot now! Shoot now! Shoot now or die! Aw, no! Are you serious? Oh, come on, man. How did that not count? Oh. Okay. We can try. We can try again. May have just got unlucky there. I think the strategy was sound. Just the dice rolls were not in our favor. That went worse than last time. we rolled, maybe if we rolled low last time, this time we rolled snake eyes. Laggie, you are better. Need good yes, no troll. Yes, no toll. Huh? Laggie, you are better. Need good. Yes, no toll. I rolled triple ones, yeah. Yeah, it was like a three-eyed snake. Alright, that was effective. Fight, hay balers! Hot fight! Maybe? Reload? Reload! Fire! Fire! Oh, man. Damn, he takes like one hit and he's down. Okay, let's go for cheaper units. Maybe they'll survive longer. Here we go. That was really close. Hang on. Okay, no, this is fine. This is good. I think we got this, actually. Yeah, this is what we need to do. In the bag, in the bag. Where you see halflings are hard to hit. Yep, that's it. Nice, 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 nice. God Shadow with the spam meat shields idea. That was kind of what I went with, I guess. All right, what's going on now? We gotta protect the civilian. Dot 2, heroism. Save those that cannot themselves. The civilians are attacked. Being freed from their cells. Defend them, hero. Show them strength. Show them power. Go to great lengths. Yeah. We'll try. I see new demons, I think. Yep, Spatula Boys are back, and we have the the stalactite or stalagmite tossers too. These guys are new. These blade disc demon guys. We have 2K. This guy's not gonna stay put. He's got like a frying pan, I think. I doubt that'll be enough. I don't think a frying pan's enough to take out what, like 15 demons or so. I feel like a bone mage could do some good stuff. Let's do a bone mage. And then, after that, how about a ninja? Or a dragon could be good. Yeah, dragon. I think dragon's the way to go. And then bringing up the rear, cleaning up whatever's left. I think we need some hoplites. Some good, like, regular soldiers. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's try this out. God Shadow wanted guns. We'll go to guns after this. I feel sometimes a little bit like I'm cheaping out when I go with the guns, you know? Oh. Wow. Dragon got insta-nuked. Dragon got taken care of. Yeah, those blades do a lot of damage. Sounds good, Necro. Good luck with your updates and stuff. Okay, but the shields are working. The shields are working! Okay, hang on. Is my genius finally revealing itself? No. Nope, they... See, the thing is... Well, maybe. Yes! Okay! Nice! How about that nonsense? Cool. Alright. Top 3. Isolation. Alien isolation? Hidden in a cave, monsters reside. For what reason do they scuttle and hide? While some you can see, others you may not. A wall of fists guarding something. But what? Okay, let's check it out. Kevin says their melee units aren't necessarily as powerful as Necros. Gotcha's calling for a mammoth. You want a mammoth, eh? We can afford a mammoth. Let's try it. Let's see how the mammoth does. Yeah, may as well. With a very paltry sort of like support group here. Not much support. Then again, it is a mammoth. How much support could it need? I feel like these blade tossing guys are gonna be really good against mammoth. Yeah. Unfortunately. DOT stands for Demons of Tabs. Ah, right. Makes sense. Yeah, unfortunately, gotcha. The mammoth was a bad call there, I think. Okay, these guys are new, aren't they? These, like, boxing demons. Alright. So they have some range and some, like, melee. I think shield units, once again, are going to be the way to go. If we're doing shield units, then brawlers make a lot of sense, right? So let's do, like, 4 brawlers. But for you guys, I wanted to go with spear throwers, actually. Go a little bit old school and, like, tribal, you know? And then for whoever's left, maybe some chieftains? Yeah. Yeah, it seems like a good plan to me. Throw a protector in there as well. For good measure. Alright. Throw some spears. They are a little bit tankier than I was hoping. Yeah, the boxers are pretty good. Okay. Well, we kind of handled them all right there. They do have some explosive powers, too, surprisingly. I think we may have lost this. Whoa! Pop. Come on, Chieftain, you can do it. Nice. Okay, now all you gotta do is dodge. Now all you gotta do is not let that happen. They explode on death, I see. Okay. I feel like the spear throwers are not going to be good enough. I feel like the Vikings are pretty okay, though. How about... No. I'm humming, I'm thinking. We need decent range on the boxers. Once they get in close, it's bad news. God Shadow wants the catapult. You think a catapult would work? If they stay grouped up, maybe. It's very pricey, though. We can try a catapult. We can give it a go. And for my last 520, maybe a halberd? This feels like it's not going to work, is it? Painters. Painters to absorb some of the pain, I guess. All right, catapult, go. That was some solid concentrated damage. But it didn't even, like, kill one of them, which is worrying. Okay. What was that shot? Excuse me. What was the plan there? Halberd's doing some work, though. Surprisingly still alive. Wow. Good job, Halberd. Did you have to nuke the Halberd? Catapult! Oh, my God. Painters dodge range. Do they? I really didn't even know. Okay, let's try again. That was kind of close. I feel like the catapult didn't, like, throw so hard at the end. Would have had a real shot there. Self-sabotage, indeed. Okay. At least that time it kind of hit. Yeah, no, this is worse. This is significantly worse. I wonder, actually. Okay, bit of an idea here. Thinking a little bit, strangely. What about Shadow Walkers? Yeah, will they be able to mess with these, in the cave guys, do you think? Let's play 2 of them and see. Okay, they got instantly murdered. They did nothing but distract them for just a little bit. Okay. Wonder if Watcha could do something good here. Yeah, that was worse. Shadow Walkers were not worth the investment. What about a Tempest Lich? How much does... Watch is 1,500. It's pretty pricey. But we can afford it. Okay, let's try the Watcha. Let's give it a shot. Hint, catapult bad. Yeah. It was okay. But, yeah, it wasn't what we needed. Alright, watch it go. Wow, really efficient work there. I think you missed like 90% of your arrows. Yeah, sorry about the ad, Skullslayer. Okay. I need more cannon fodder again. Okay, how about this? How about this? Back to halfling strats. Yeah, okay, here we go. If we can just give the Watcher more time to cook, I think it can dish up a tasty meal. That's what I'm betting on. We'll see. Plus, you know, for the boxers, they should have trouble hitting the halflings, I would expect. But I feel like the Watch is more of a danger to us than it is to the enemy. I think I need waves of halflings. Okay, come on, 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 come on! Watch it, go! Ah, it's so close. Let's spread out the halflings a little more. So freaking close, man. Alright, come on. Trouble erasing these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. There we go. Yeah, very close. I believe, as silly and goofy as the Watch is, I think it can get it done. Oh, that's a big one. Ooh, big boxer. Okay, okay, okay. Go, Gadget Watcha, indeed. Indeed. Alright. Nice. Okay. We actually survived with some halflings, which will distract them. Unfortunately, these guys aren't advancing. Oh, let's go! Look at that range! Bro, I thought we had no chance of hitting them from there, but that was awesome. Nice. Good job, Watcha. No one survived except this one guy and his trusty Watcha. What is that pose? He's like thrusting his hips like, yeah, take that. Final level time. Oh, really? Can we finish this? We have time for one shot. Dot 4. Monstrous. Oh, God. Well, we got a We have a target. Oh, this is not the last level. We got 2 more. Through the cave lies an open field. A large army overwhelms, no attempts to yield. At the back, a true monster, spikes and powerful. Its continued existence is not allowable. Okay. I'm going to go with the theme we've used so far. We're going halflings, but I also want a ballista. Oh my god, there's no money. I have no money at all. Oh, it's so rough. I can afford like 6 or 7 halflings. Well, they'll have to do. This one is hard, says Necro. Great. It's going to come down to whether or not this guy decides to focus on the right enemy. I'm assuming unit control is not allowed. So really, this is just kind of rolling the dice and trying to get lucky. Oh no. I'm in sword range. I'm getting crunched. That was actually kind of close. If it aimed a little bit to the right, we may have had a shot. But it's time to get spatula'd. Guess what's for breakfast, guys? It's everyone. It's the flesh of your friends. Hints Burnham. Ooh, okay. I'll have to remember next time. We are out of time. So, thank you so much, Necro. That was fun. I like where that campaign's going. I can't wait to see version 1.3 and beyond. So, good idea. And good stuff. Okay. Lightning round after another very short break. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, guys. Hi. Are you ready to finish this thing off? This very, very short, abbreviated, weird night tab stream. I think I am. I think I'm about ready. And the way we do that is with a lightning round. Once again, I'll go through the rules just because it's kind of like required, I guess. We do 5-minute rounds for the rest of the time. I will be closing the queue very shortly. So get ready for that. If you want to join, this is your last chance. Rejoins are allowed. You can join with !join in chat. But yeah, we'll be knocking everyone out in about 5 minutes. And 5 minutes per, I should say. And if your time is up, don't despair. Because I will be giving away the bonus round at the end of the lightning round to one lucky contestant. It'll be selected at random, so stick around if you want me to play more of your stuff. Or don't, if you don't want me to play more of your stuff. But yeah, that's the general idea here, guys. I'll be closing the queue in about 5 seconds. So, seriously, last chance. You know, I think it's good that we're doing a shorter stream tonight because my voice is a little bit gone. I did a little bit of singing earlier today. I was listening to a song and it kind of got in my head and I had to. And I didn't do any warming up or anything. So, yeah, that was a bad call. It's kind of why my voice is a little bit, not quite in tip-top shape. I can feel, like, the tension and stuff in there. But yeah, queue is closed, guys. So there we go. That's step 1 on lightning round type stuff. Okay. Vanilla Ice Curse says, or Skull Slayer says, I sound normal. I might sound normal, but I can assure you I've got, like, some mega throat tension happening right now. It's not pleasant. But I'm glad I at least sound okay. My voice has kind of broken a few times, but happens. It's all good, guys. Okay. So, it is Skull Slayer's turn. My vocal cords are bad. Yeah, they are not built for, like, long-term streams and marathons and stuff. I mean, I can do it. I can scrape by. It's just going to be, like, kind of painful for me. All right. Skull Slayer. Yeah, Skull Slayer's Vanilla Isker. It's his alt account. Like, it's his Xbox account or something. Don't know exactly. But, yeah. You are the first part of the lightning round. So, did you tell us what you want us to do yet? Oh, Verdun, right? So we're going Verdun. Got it. Let's check it out, shall we? Verdun. There it is. The classic. This may have been, like, one of the first custom maps I ever checked out. Maybe, like, I think it was updated at some point. Test the might of the bomb trap. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start your time, Skull Slayer, right now. There we go. Okay, let's see. Must have taken it away. Let's get Blitz back. There we go. And Skull Slayer wants to see the bomb trap in its full glory. So here's how I think we can check it out. Let's set up some bomber traps, like, here, I guess. Like, let's do, like, 4 of them. Let's have them face off against... How about, like, a classic big enemy? Where are they at? Yeah, some motorized patriots. One of my favorite units of yours. Skull Slayer. We'll do, like, 3 of them. And see if the traps are enough to, like, take them out. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a bonus unit, like, back here just to, like, have someone survive. In fact, let's make it Lewis. Just cuz. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Yeah, not enough to take on the might of the Patriots, unfortunately. Let's nerf their opponent just a little bit. Let's see. What about... Hang on. Weren't there some... I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, barbarians. Let's throw some barbarians in there. Yeah. Alright, here we go. So, mighty force of barbarians. Yeah, look at that. There they go. Getting launched skyward. Damn. Nice. Yeah, seriously weaken their numbers. Now there's only a few left. For a Lewis to handle if he ever decides to, like, join the fight. Now, there was one barbarian that got... Yeah, this guy. So he did survive. Battered, beaten, and bruised, but alive. Now it's up to Lewis and his Uzi to try and finish off these guys. If he can. Nice. Nicely done, Lewis. Barbarians have quite a bit of health, though, it seems. More than you would think. They're tough. And... Nice. It's kind of like a shout ability. You know, it's like, why shout when you can just, like, use Uzi bullets to do the same damn thing? Insert classical music as barbarians fall from the sky. Yeah. It'd be a great time for it, wouldn't it? I gotta be honest, guys. You know, Breadsticks is on the server, on the Discord server, and they posted some videos, some tabs videos of them, like, testing units out. And I've been pretty impressed with their cinematography. I found it kind of inspiring. Why shout when can't shoot? Indeed. But... Oh! Oh, Lewis! Lewis bringing the foot! Lewis bringing the pain! He just thought he was vulnerable because he, like, had to reload. This was an illusion. Oh, no, not you. I gotta help Lewis out here. He has He's having a tough time, like, detecting threats. Ah, right, because this guy's, like, in the stairs. What was with that aim, by the way? I think he's, like, aiming to the right? Shout or shoots is the question. Shoot every time. There we go. Aiming was a trick there, but in the end, I was treated to the blood of my enemies. Lewis, best survivor. I always liked Lewis quite a bit. Okay, we got about, like, a minute and a half left, so not a ton of time. Ooh, we didn't do this, did we? But I think we need to. What about Scorpion versus Sub-Zero? Yeah, who's gonna win that fight? A little bit of Mortal Kombat for you here. Mortal Kombat! Okay. Don't know what Scorpion's doing. I think Scorpion's confused. This is like the least face-to-face, like, Mortal Kombat fight I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. I lost track of the fight. I was distracted by chat. From get over here to get away from here! It seems like Scorpion's doing more damage, despite its, like, goofy tactics. I think it's the shurikens that are doing it. Maybe the flames? I don't know. Ooh, lasso time. Oh! Almost a fatality. Oh, that would have been so sick if he killed him there. He still got the win, but... man, I really wish he'd killed him with, like, the anime strike. Oh well, that's fine. We are out of time. Thank you so much, Skull Slayer. Oh god. Always cool to check out your factions, and I'm glad I got to witness for myself the full might of the bomb traps. Okay, main menu. On to next. It's Ghosted's turn. Alright, Ghosted, were you checking out some more of your stuff, or have you made any updates in the meantime? You know, when you think about, like, meantime, right? Like, people say, in the meantime, or whatever. It's like meantime. It's like the time is mean, so it kind of sounds sinister when you really break it down. Yes, update. Okay, sounds good. Workshop. Bound we are. Which means, you know what? More waiting. Bomb Trap is that side character that always seems to get blown up or die off screen and then come back in the next episode. So he's like Kenny or something. Got it, from South Park. Who I always think of as the character that dies every episode or whatever. Even though I don't watch South Park. We've been talking a lot about South Park tonight, haven't we? Maybe I should put that on after the stream when I'm, like, cleaning up and stuff. I gotta do some cleaning before my family gets here tomorrow. So I did some throughout the week, but I need to do, like, a final sweep and make sure that all my embarrassing stuff is put away. And there's no, like, obvious, like, trash in the corner or anything like that, you know? South Park clips with Subway Surfers gameplay, says Skull Slayer. If you say so. I'm gonna nod and smile at that one. Say, uh-huh, sure. Alright, Ghosted. Or Ghost, less OP, yay. Download. Give me that sweet, sweet updated faction. Yeah, God Shadow says that Laggie's mask is a persona mask, also for my loading screen. Yeah. It's, well, that mask actually exists IRL. I use it when I do real-life streams, which I haven't done one of in a long time. But, like, when I did my IKEA furniture building stream, I feel like there was one other stream where I used it. I can't think of what it was. But yeah, I made that myself. Alright. Let's go to the spiral world. The bathtub. Now, for the bathtub, I had a diving mask on. Diving goggles. So... I remember because I put a bunch of eye black, like, around my eyes so that it would, like, mask my face better. Then in the actual video, it didn't matter at all because my goggles got, like, fogged up and I couldn't see anything. All right, custom content. And we're going to... What happens here? Not wah. What? Here we go. I should shut Nightbot up. Hang on. Give me a sec. Stop it, Nightbot. You're not being helpful. There we go. Nice. Okay. Vanilla Ice Cur says, or Skull Slayer says, I still don't get why you tried to eat underwater. Because it happened in Subnautica. It was science, bro. Anyways, let's reset. Get ghosted back. There we go. Oh yeah, 0. What if Laggie's face is just a mask and his face is actually a couch? The actual lore is that I am the couch person, but the mask allows me to exist in your world. It it allows me to manifest there as more of a regular human. Hey there, Text Call. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. If these guys want to check you out, they totally can. You're better, you probably are. That's not saying much. It wouldn't be hard to be a better streamer than me. But yeah, take care of yourself, and good luck with your streaming career. Okay, right. We've delayed long enough. Let's see. So we got some new units. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer right now. Okay. So, last time we had Ghost as our last sort of unit. We got 2 new ones. Oh, Frank's got a sister now. Felicity. Okay. That's new lore. Alright. She's got a twin blade. She's got, kind of like tied back hair, it looks like, and some sort of like headpiece. Okay, she's pretty stylish. I can see where like the good looks in the family went to. Clearly to her. Okay, let's have her fight a standard sort of like squire setup. And go. Alright. You heading out, Skull Slayer. Alright, have a good rest of your weekend and take care of yourself, alright? Thanks for hanging out for a little while. Alright, nice. Sue. She's pretty good. She handled those guys pretty easily. Okay, up next we've got the second new unit, which is Important Businessman, version 2. Right. His business is murdering you. He's better, allegedly. He has no shoes, though. How good of a businessman can he be if he can't even afford shoes? Is that like a hook arm? Okay. Yeah, God Shadow, just for the record, I don't mind you guys, like, promoting your stuff. Like, that's totally okay. As long as you're not, like, annoying or, like, an asshole about it, you know? Like, if you come in here and you're like, hey, I might be streaming after this, like, check me out. Like, that's totally fine or whatever. But maybe he has transparent shoes. That's a good point, God Shadow. But yeah, obviously, what that chatter did was not super cool. But, you know, whatever. Can't stop him. Alright, here we go. Businessman. Oh, God. Whoa. Okay. This guy is like... Bruh. This dude is like... awesome. He's got money fists. Yeah, his fists glow with the color of delicious, like, American dollars. Awesome. Very cool. I like this guy a lot, actually. Okay. Let's see. We got to pit the new units against each other, right? To start off. So, let's see how Frank's sister Felicity does against the businessman. It'll be a tough ask for Felicity, honestly. We'll see how she does. Whoa, she can teleport. Didn't know she had that ability. It's helping her, like, dot. Okay, she's deflecting all the projectiles. And actually... oh, she can duplicate, too. Whoa. Okay. I didn't expect this. Okay, wow. Felicity is pretty good. She's got some skills, yo. God Shadow says, remember that one unit that can fire cash bullets using Uzis? I don't, actually. Okay, let's see how she does against, her brother Frank. Yeah. He would win. Frank or his sister. A little bit of familial violence, which is all too familiar in this, this particular faction. That's okay. Uh-oh. Frank's hacking. He's hacking! Watch out! They're both hacking. Do you see that? It's like counter-hacking going on. Damn. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! I think I need to try to end this fight. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. I think this is a game breaker. Yeah. Oh no, Tabs is like mega broke. Oh, hang on. Yeah, nope. Ultimate PC Destroyer, yeah. Okay. In battle? Okay, I think we did it. Yes! Nice. Okay. Whew. Barely somehow saved it. Don't mind if the camera's like all off center now. It's fine. Okay, I think I won't be playing Felicity anymore because she like breaks everything. Let's try Businessman versus Frank and see how that goes. Should be a pretty good fight, I think. Although Frank can deflect, so... But yeah, I really like the Businessman unit a lot. I think he's cool. Guess it said he'll fix her later. Alright, sounds good. Thank you. I would hate to never be able to play her again. For fear of, like, setting my PC on fire. Power of Money versus the Power of Frank. Power of Frank is victorious. Okay, we have time for, like, one more fight, I think. So, do we have a Businessman before? Oh, there he is, yeah. Okay, so there's important Businessman number 1 on the red side, and then V2 is on the right side. So let's see. Get freaking mogged. Destroyed. I don't even know what happened. His head just, like, exploded. Yeah, Frank's on another level. He's got that protagonist energy and, like, protag armor and stuff like that. Okay. The new Businessman is clearly better. At business and fighting. Alright, thank you so much, Ghosted. We are out of time, so we'll move on to the next person in the queue. Which brings us to Superboy. Are you here, Superboy? I haven't seen them in a while. Let's see. Time to go to Mod View. Do a little bit of a peeking behind the curtains and behind the scenes. Alright. Superboy does appear to be here. They're at the bottom of my list, so... yeah. We'll give them about 30 seconds or so. Oh, hey there, Superboy. They appear with a keck. Let's see. Godshadow says, Businessman has so much money that the other businessman cannot think of the amount of wealth. Yeah, maybe that was it. He, like, blew his mind with his net worth or something. But, like I said, thank you so much, Ghosted. Alright, Superboy. Update Goobers continued. Sounds good. Let's see. Back in the workshop. Was that a faction or a campaign? I don't remember. Let's see. There it is. Goobers continued. It's a faction. Because continued makes it sound kind of like, I don't know, like a story is like, continuing. What's the word? Yeah, it's still happening. But I get you, Superboy, I get you. And that was a fairly painless incursion into the workshop, too. Love to see that. So we'll do this, and then it'll be the bonus round, and that'll be the stream. And it'll wrap up, like, right about when I wanted. Just under 3 hours. Superboy says, I didn't even have it downloaded, did I not? God Shadow, are you in the list? Oh, you are. Okay, sorry. I thought Superboy was last. God Shadow's last. You're good. You're good. Kind of panicked there. Okay, let's go Sandbox. Let's go... What's the gooberous level? I feel like Farmer 1's pretty goobery to me. But if you have a suggestion, God Shadow, just let me know. Simulation. Ah, okay. Fair enough. We can do that. No frills. The final destination. No items of tabs. Foxes only. Let's see. Goobers, please. There they are. Flat. Yes, it's very flat. Okay, I'll go ahead and start your time. We'll take a look at these units. As part of the Goobers Continued faction, you have the Combat Connoisseur starting things off. Let's see how he does. Okay. He's a connoisseur of combat. He he likes the finer things in combat, you know? He's not just about, like, street fights and fist fights and brawls and stuff. He wants to see, like, fancy weapons and technicians and katanas and stuff like that. Well, he's having trouble with this guy. Although I guess he could be, like, playing with him, you know? As he's a connoisseur. Just kind of trying to make things, I don't know, last a little bit longer. Just like if you really enjoy your food, you want to, like, play with your food, of course, right? Because it enhances the flavor. The anticipation as you twirl the spaghetti around your fork and, like, toss it on the table and pick it back up off the table and then put it back on the table and then, like, lick it off the table. It all adds to the culinary experience, you see. Nice kicked in things, as would be expected from a connoisseur of combat. Alright, up next we've got... Why'd I get rid of the squires? Light speed. Okay. Fair enough. Let's, yeah, gotcha. I think I'm gonna stick with, like, base setups, just to showcase units and, like, keep it simple. Whoa. He's pretty quick. Yeah. He's zooming. We got a bit of a zoomer here. Hey, Breadsticks, what's up? The devs say, or they said that we'll be getting an update soon. Wow, I can't wait to see what that breaks. What won't work now? Will it be the floor? Will, like, the floor no longer support our units? Superboy gave combat weight, so he can't hit people. That is a shame. Alright, we got UTPR, GT, Chara. Okay, so Chara I get. The rest of it's a bit of a mystery to me. But yeah, typical sort of... okay, so yeah, Undertale. Undertale reference. Whoa. He's got hammer powers. He flops around a little bit. Stripy shirt, ready to go. A demon dagger, it looks like. Yeah, bad news. Bad news forever this guy comes across. You better hope it's not you, dear viewer. Better hope he's not lurking in the corner of your room right now. Char's a she. I thought they were genderless. Undertale or UTPR is under test Place Reborn, which is a fighting game. GT is Glitch Tale. Oh, okay, gotcha. So those are like fan games? I thought Char was genderless. Oh, anyways. Okay, next we got Super Bonk, which is like super exciting for me. Can't wait to see what this guy does. I like his helmet. And his eyes, too. It's a very goofy looking unit. It's got shoulder fur and blue boots that don't really match anything else. Good stuff. Oh, it's a fan animation, gotcha. Alright, Super Bonk. Go ahead and do your super bonking. I'm gonna be real disappointed if no one in chat bonks me when we're looking at this unit. He didn't seem that effective, did he? Alright. Up next, we got Hammer Bros. Like from Mario. That's not even a hammer. I'm confused, but I like the get-up. Very unique looking unit. Yeah, he looks very, like, streamlined, you know? Oh, he turns into bats. Like, multiple... Oh, he duplicates. We got a duplicator! And more paladin powers, it seems. With a hammer drop. Not doing a ton of damage. I think these guys might be suited to, like pounding cookie dough into place or something, not necessarily combat. But they got the job done. Kind of a nice little, like, splash explosion effect there at the end. Okay, cool. Up next, we have Vinro, which is, of course, an app that you can use to send money to your friends. Vinro has a shield with a Z on... Nope, it's a diamond. And a really cool-looking sword. Like, a very, like, wide sword. He's bald as well, which is, you know, a tactical advantage in and of itself, because he can use it to, like, blind his enemies with the sheen off this very shiny head. Alright. Seems like a pretty good fighter to me. He also has a charging ability, which is nice. Let's make him a good support unit. Yeah, very efficient. Way to go, Vinro. Way to go. He doesn't have time for hair, and he doesn't have time for your bullshit either. Okay. We have hate-controlled Vinro. Oh, okay. So Vinro's got an angry mode where he dons, like, sunglasses. Or, oh, hang on. Those are his eyes. His eyes are just, like, black like a shark's, and he's got, like, a crown of evil. Okay. Still bald, though. Not quite as efficient, but more hateful, I guess. And more terrifying. Yeah, I think the enemies, like, look in his eyes and they see that there's, like, no soul there. And they, like, freak out. Alright. I think the fear ability is kind of, like, working against him here, because his opponents keep running away. There we go. Ooh, that was a cool slice at the end, though. It seemed like leaving the sword, like, trailing behind him as he, like, cut his guts out. Nice. Good stuff. Alright, that's it for this, part of the lightning round. Thank you so much, Superboy. That was sick. That was sick AF, I think. Yes, I know. But don't despair, Superboy. There is always the bonus round at the end, which you might be granted, so we'll see. It's God Shadow's turn. What's your plan, God Shadow? Death from above. 10 Valkyries, 10 Berserkers. Okay, I'm going to start your time. I'm assuming you're okay with simulation as well. Okay, 10 Valkyries. Sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Any map. This is any map. This fits into that criteria that you set. 10 Berserkers. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's see. There you go. 2 Scarecrows. Okay, that's a bit of a curveball, but fine. And 1 Dragon. Oh boy. This feels like it's gonna be a pain. This feels like it's gonna be annoying. And we have 4K budget to fight 10K. And what are the restrictions? So I can't use Secret, Spooky, Wild West, Pirate, or Good and Evil. Okay. So we can do Renaissance. But Legacy's on the table, right? Let's see. After 1 defeat, you're adding more budget and removing 1 restriction. Okay, then we better get to it, right? Okay, flying units, eh? Flying units. I feel like range could be pretty good here. Also feel like with the Scarecrows, you don't want to invest too much into, like, a single unit, because they'll nuke it pretty quick. So why don't we go with, like, standard freaking archers, maybe? Yeah. Like so. And then maybe some squires to just, like, keep them distracted for a while. Yeah, let's try this. And go. I doubt we'll win. We can try. We'll do our best. Okay, the squire. I feel like I maybe could have used some more squires, possibly. All right, come on, shoot him down. That's not enough damage. Yeah, budget to 9,000 next round. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Because that wasn't enough. We didn't even come close. Okay. You outlawed Wild West. Damn it. Okay, fine. Fine. No Wild West. It's okay. I'll get over it. Let's start from scratch. What about Zeus? Zeus could be good. Let's do double Zeus. Yeah. Okay. And then I still think a lot of range is going to be a good idea, though. Maybe just a different kind of range. Let's throw some potion sellers in there, because I can afford them. Let's do 5 potion sellers. For our... Oh, firework archers. Heck yeah. Okay, here we go, here we go. It's all coming together, guys. We got this. And then, in the front, as we've done so many times before tonight, a bunch of halflings. Very good. 9,000. Oh, you unrestricted Wild West. Okay, next time I'll throw the Wild West in there. And I think we could probably win decently easily with them on our side. Where are those guys going? Oh, right, firework archers. Okay. I feel like... I don't like how the dragon is still alive. That's concerning. Like, super concerning. Also the scarecrows. We killed all their weaker units, but all their stronger ones are still kicking around. Yeah, scarecrows nuke Zeus. Actually, came down pretty close here, but I think they're gonna win. Yeah. One potion seller is not enough. Scarecrows are... They're arming the crow launchers, and yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Good and evil has been unrestricted, but I don't think we'll need it. I think with just Wild West, we should be able to get this done. So let's go 2, 3, 4, 5 Deadeyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gunslingers. Maybe 5 gunslingers. And then besides that, we'll go halflings again. Yeah. There. Nice. Here we go. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, bullets rain down from above. Death from above. They wanted to rain death from above. I'll show you how it's done. That's not rain clouds above. That's lead falling from the sky. Uh-oh. Freaking crows. Freaking crows! Crows, no! Oh, god damn it. I thought for sure that would work. Okay. Okay, one more try. Let's drop one sharpshooter and one... Yeah, okay, so we made like a lot of budget up there. More halflings, please. There we go. Okay. Take 2. This is the last attempt, by the way. We're like out of time. Kind of going over time here, technically. Because we hit 5 minutes like right when I started the fight. How are we losing this? I thought this would be a slam dunk. I gotta be honest, guys. Damn. Okay. Yeah, no, that's another L. It's another big fat capital L. Not a prayer. Damn, okay. Wow. I'm shocked. Okay. That's it for the main part of the lightning round. Thank you so much, God Shadow, for the very difficult challenge that was better than me today. Would have tried ballistas, maybe. I don't know, ballistas are like too focused, you know? Like, that was a lot of cannon fodder, and I don't think ballistas can hit Valkyries either. I don't think. I could be wrong about that. But that is RQ cleared, which means it's time for the cherry on top of this stream, which is the bonus round. Are you guys ready? Are you prepared for the giveaway? Superboy's out. I guess Superboy's not ready. Ghost is not too bad it's happening. It's too bad. Here we go. It is Superboy. Congratulations, Superboy, on your victory in the bonus round. What are you thinking? What do you want to see? How do you want to spin this this generous gift from yours truly, Laggie Couch? Goobers continued. Right. Okay, back to simulation we go. Goobers continued. We were fighting against Squires, right? Just to see what was going on. Oh, right. We can see Goober now. Indeed. All right. So we tried these guys. We have Terrible Paladin. They cost 30. Are they really terrible, though? Are they, like, terrible to fight? Like, you're gonna have a terrible day if you, like, see one of these. Let's up it to 5 Squires. Okay, sure thing. Sure thing. Here we go. Okay. He's... I'm pretty sure the hammer's made out of foam. He's pretty bad, isn't he? He is not the best paladin I've ever seen. Man. Okay, hang on. Just let me do something. My stream. Can you beat one halfling? Okay, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. He can't beat a halfling in like 15 seconds. Wow. Okay. Nice. Okay, next we have a warlock. A lock of war, you say. He's got a staff. He's got the Skyrim helmet, a hammer. Once again, sort of lightning effects, it looks like to me. And we're doing 5 Squires, it seems like. Adding weight makes melee weapons not work. Damn. That's a compelling reason to go on a diet if ever I've heard one. Whoa. I like this guy actually a lot. Like a freaking battle mage. Battle warlock. Good stuff. And like a nice variety of spells too. Pushorda! Yes, indeed. Sick. Sick unit. Alright. And now we get to check out the unit that Superboy wanted us to see. They were disappointed that we didn't see before. What the hell? It's Goobert. No way! The goobiest of them all. From the Goobers. Like, Goobert from the Goobers. Like, the whole faction was named after this guy. He's a Titan. Yeah, Titan confirmed, guys. Just like a standard wobbler. With pants. But he's very big. Alright, Goobert. Let's see what you got in ya. Whoa. Whoa! Goobert can break dance. Okay. He's got moves. For sure. Like, he's styling all over him. Welcome back, Skullslayer. And the poor squires can't help but just, like, watch. Mouth agape. Totally destroyed. Not, like, physically, but emotionally. Whoa. Kind of mesmerizing, honestly. He spins. Okay, he got one, actually. Someone got... probably in the way of his foot or something. I like the flame effects that are, like, randomly happening here for no reason. Why is this guy dying? I don't know. He rests. Yeah, Goobert tired. He does like to spin around, doesn't he, in the sky? This Goobert. He awake! Yeah. Whoa! Okay, that's 2 dead. Yeah, there's like these sparks of like awesomeness that just like emanate around him. Yeah, no cares in the world, can't be stopped. Goobert the Invincible. Amazing. Goobert has no nipples, but they're still pretty awesome. I guess no tabs units have nipples, do they? The Mad Titan. Perhaps. Perhaps God's Shadow. This guy's just like... I'm holding my sword up because I don't know what to frickin' do, man! Oh, he's went on a ride over here. Looking at it from ground level is, like, actually pretty scary. Like, what do you even do? You, like, wake up, you walk outside your house, and this guy's waiting for you. There's also Super Goobert, but he's too strong. Gotcha. Okay, can Goobert take on... We have, like, 30 seconds left, so let's just try Goobert versus, like, the Mega setup, shall we? That we learned about tonight. Give me all the cheerleaders, please. Let's see if Goobert can even be, like... If there's anything, like, the height of military technology is enough to, like, take him out. Go. What? Was that my fault? That felt like a cheerleader in, like, the, down the barrel of the turret or something. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, okay, let's clear the firing line, shall we? He exploded tank. Did he? Okay, yep, nope, that was Goobert. Bruh. How's that tank still alive? Like, when, like, 500 feet in the air, I don't know. Like, got launched. Where the hell's Goobert? Oh, Goobert got launched too. Goobert almost launched... Goobert, no! Goobert fall. Goobert was, like, big enough to go to the edge of simulation. Amazing. Well, nice job, Goobert. That was a pretty epic way to end that fight, I must say. Okay. Yep, that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by for another iteration, another episode of Laggie Couch Plays Tabs. I think we're getting up into, like, the 60s now, or something. So, yeah. We've been doing tabs for a while, and I think we'll continue to do tabs for a while. Again, thanks for understanding tonight's stream being a little bit weird, being, like, on an off night, and being a little bit shorter than usual. Hopefully next week we'll be back to normal. So, yeah. There will likely be no stream tomorrow. If there is a stream, it'll be... Oh, thank you for the pats. Much appreciated. If there is a stream, it'll be earlier in the day, and it'll be Tears of the Kingdom, but I don't know if it'll happen. I don't know what time. And there's the bonk. I don't know what time my family will be getting here or anything. So if they show up early, obviously they won't. I might be tired. My throat's a little worn out anyways, so I might rest. But we shall. Oh my god, you guys are going crazy with the interactions there at the end. But yeah, all that to say, maybe no stream tomorrow, but if there is, it'll be kind of like a afternoon, like an early afternoon stream, or like maybe even morning. Although I kind of doubt that. Sunday we should be back to normal, and it'll be back to Tears of the Kingdom probably all the time. So yeah. Oh, did you get robbed of a bonk there, Superboy? Hang on, let me help you out. Let me redeem you a bonk. There you go. This bonk is for you, Superboy. But yeah, that's it, guys. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you take care of yourselves. And I will see you when I see you. The couch is out of here. Later! Yeah, I think Goobert was a great way to end the stream. What a cool unit to end on. A unit that's just like big, doesn't really care, does their own thing, and goes out dancing. Good stuff. All right, see you guys. Oh, and also we're gonna raid out to Dell. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, raid. Let's see. Dell. Yeah, there he is. All right. And here we go. Here we go. All right, raid time. All right, see you guys.